The answer is B. Isaac Smith. In 2017, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin. B. Tom Mitchell. C. Nat Fyfe. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer.
G'day everyone, welcome back. I just finished my dinner, rushing, and I did the Collingwood and Richmond game. That was awesome. And now I'm going to do the showdown. You beauty. It's the Port Adelaide home ground against the Adelaide Crows. So I'm going to tip the Crows by 22 points. I think the Crows will win this. Yeah, it's going to be a good game. See how it goes. Yeah. So this is a good rivalry between the two football clubs, the Port Adelaide Power Football Club and the Adelaide Crows. So yeah, this is one of the biggest rivalries in the AFL right now, in the current and modern era. So the Power take on the Adelaide Crows Football Club. It's not just 4 points. It's worth more than that. It's worth bragging rights in the state of South Australia. This game only started in 2 minutes' time. So we've got the Adelaide Football Club, who are sitting, 5th, and the Power 15th. The total matchup in the showdowns, it's been 59 games, and so we played 59 games. Adelaide's won 31, the Power's won 28. So the Crows lead the showdown by 3. And the last game that was played earlier this year, the Crows won by 1 point, 76-75, when Braden Cook kicked the goal with 20 seconds. So when the Power, Joe Berry kicked the goal, the Power up by like 50 seconds, and then Cook for the Crows kicked the goal with I got that song, Never Tear Us Apart. Never ever tear us apart, in excess. So it's a Port game. It's a Port home game, so it's going to be an intriguing game. I tipped the Crows by like 20 odd points. So yeah, fun fact, the Power will Port Adelaide were formed in 1870 from the SAFL, Port Adelaide Magpies. They won 36 SAFL premierships. But the last AFL premiership was in 2004, and that was 22 years ago when they beat that powerful Brisbane Lions. The history is Port Adelaide Magpies, and then when they joined the AFL, they were known as Port Adelaide Power, or Port Power. I can't remember the actual name, but Port Adelaide Power, I believe. My friends always tell me off. I can't remember. Is it Port Adelaide Power? Port Power? I can't remember the name nowadays. Whereas the Crows, they joined as a SAFL state team in 1991 when Port Adelaide tried to secretly go in the AFL, and then the SAFL, put in the Crows. So that's the history of the Crows. And they joined the AFL before the Power. Bang! The game's just started. Yeah, basically, the history was Port Adelaide in late 1990, they wanted to join the AFL, the Port Adelaide Magpies, and then apparently, allegedly, the SAFL put an injunction on that movement, and then they had a couple of months. Allegedly, they put an injunction, I believe. I remember reading a newspaper or something, and then the SAFL brought in the composite side, which is now known as the Adelaide Crows. So the Crows made it in a number of months in late 1990, and then the Crows joined in 1991. And the first game was against the VFL Premierships. Hawthorn, and the Crows smashed them up 70 or 80 points. So the ball's in Port Adelaide's forward line, 30 metres out from the boundary. So Horn Francis won the clearance. So McAndrew hits the ball. Wobbling kick by the Power. Double fist by Isaac Cumming, back in for the Crows. First point to the Power. Joe Bear, what's his name? Wayne Miller is injured for the Crows. I think niggle to the hamstring or something. So the Crows take the kick out. Free kick to Crows forward. Fogarty playing high up on the defensive wing for the Crows. Darcy Fogarty kicks it. Lockley Jones against Zach Taylor. The coaches can't get it. Neil Bullen, the coaches. DBJ, Neil Bullen, Darcy Burr-Jones, I meant. Alia gets the ball in front of Dawson. Goes backwards to Horn Francis. Loose pass to centre wing. That's number 19. Mitch Georgiades, right, way far away from home. Hits a target. Jack Whitlock, centre wing. The Power kicks it, and Barnett, number 45, got the ball, or number 46, Barnett. So he gives it to Ollie Wines, 50 directly in front. Ollie Wines, a former Brownlow medalist for the Power. Ollie Wines. Why is my colour not looking good? Why is the Crows in that colour? So Ollie Wines, can he give the Power? No, he can't. He's top of the square. Rankin couldn't mark it in defensive 20 for the Crows. Ball ace. His dad played 200 plus games. Goal to the Power. Horn Francis kicked the first for the Power. They look switched on. Everyone talking about Crows win by 10 goals, reading the media. Doesn't look like in this way. The Power switched on. 117 the Power, Adelaide 0.0. They look switched on, the Power. I guess Port not going to play finals, and this is their only final for this year, I guess. So Horn Francis. What a kick. Jason Horn Francis, the Hornet. Junior days, played for South Adelaide. Northman picked him with pick number 1. And was he on Port's list? I mean, North was it 1 or 2 years on their list. And then went back to his home state. The Power recruited him. Something doesn't look right about my Crows colour on my scoreboard. First goal to Horn Francis. I need to fix blue. The Crows background is, it needs to be blue, not black. What have I got black for? Now that's blue, that's alright. And listen, James Borlase, his dad played 200 plus games for Port Adelaide Magpies, and it was taken under the Crows NGA Academy because I believe he was born in Egypt as a baby, but his dad played 200 plus games for Port Adelaide Magpies. So his dad is football royalty for Port Adelaide. Riley Philful from the centre wing kicks it. Fogarty, good sport by Zert Thatcher. First game back. Fogarty can't. Zach Taylor gets in Fogarty's way. Hambles from 60 out, the match winner from the last game. Uses his left foot, one ugly kick, only went 5 metres out. Darcy Burn-Jones has to use his left foot to the centre wing, one ugly kick. Hits a target. William Drury tries to take out Warrell and runs out. Was that pro opportunity? Umpire says nothing. One ugly kick from Braden Cook, the show, and dribbled the toe of his left foot. I need to check if that's good colour. Yes, what the Crows one. Yeah, that's right. Alright. I think my scoreboard looks alright. I think that's looking good. So yeah. My friends asked me if I want to go. I thought about it, nah, I'm on to YouTube. I'm on YouTube nowadays. I'd rather talk about the game. Then I could have went and watched the Crows. Somehow my mates have oh god, could have got me a guest pass for this game. So Dawson, Hambles are coming straight to McElhaney. Ran past 2 Port players, somehow got rid of it. Isaac Cumming in the centre. Hambles to Warren, back to Cumming. Now, McElhaney in the centre, hands up backwards to his captain Dawson. Port's playing with physical pressure. Laird Hambles out to the defensive wing. William Drew. No. Took him back Andrew out pretty easily. William Drew gets... Now, the Power slingshot. What Ollie Wines on the centre wing. He was rested last week for the show to play the show. And was Keane chop? No play on. Keane's mark wasn't chopping the arm, so defensive wing for the Crows. Laird marks it. Stepped on line, umpire says play on. Just standing on the mark, Laird. No Port's manning up as Ray walked off the line. Mark to the ruckman, McAndrews, centre wing for the Adelaide Football Club. What a find this year. He was a former Sydney Academy player on Sydney's list, and then was playing in SANFL Norwood last year, and the Crows picked him up in a supplementary pre-season supplementary pick or something like that. So Alia asking for 50-metre penalty. He's got the ball, defensive 40 for the Power. But he's pointing that Taylor Walker went over the line. Lukosius couldn't get the mark on the wing. Ben Keys, was that almost a dump tackle over Ben Keys? Not a dangerous tackle. Play on. Centre wing. The Crows, the Power looks switched on. This game's gonna be a beauty, it looks like. These games are always close, depending, doesn't matter where on the ladder. Okay. How'd Sweet get rid of it? Mead handballs it straight to Laird centre wing. Worrell, the left footer centre wing, kicks it up forward. Ooh, Rankin. Thatcher. Fogarty hits the ball inside 50. Walker. It goes out. Ball in. It's going to be a good game. I can sense it. Some tension here. My friends are texting me who are at the game. Adelaide's won 6 of the last showdowns. So 40 metres out from the Crows boundary line, McAndrew hits it and it's gone out. 40 metres out from the power line, full line, and another boundary throw. So the umpire throws the ball. McAndrew, socketed by Butters. Barry, Cook, 35 metres out, quick snap. Not going to make the distance. Alier, Walker, boundary. So the ball bounced over Alier and Taylor Walker's head and it's gone out. 5 metres from the Crows behind post. So 7-0, Port Adelaide's way. Fogarty just dropped the ball, sock into the goal square. Jace Burgoyne kicks it. Oh, Georgiades, did he push ball lace? No. Even the commentators were saying it. Mitch Georgiades, even the shooter and Hinkley was saying, is that a little push? So he's marked at defensive 50 for the power. The Cert Patch at defensive 20 gives it to Alier, defensive 40 for the power. Kicks it out wide, defensive wing to Jack Lukosius. He's got elite kicking, Jack Lukosius, former Gold Coast son. Hits a target, 50-metre pass, hits Joe Richards. What a kick from Jack Lukosius. He's got an elite kicking. And Port Adelaide, power. They've got the Port Adelaide Magpies jersey on in this showdown. They always wear it at their home showdown game. I know it's alleged, I was reading an article that they want to wear the Crows home, but allegedly, yeah, the Crows, I know some of Crows supporters may say that they don't want to see that the Powers and Prison Bar jersey for the Crows home showdown. So, centre wing, the Power just chipping. They've had 6 disposals. Now Joe Berry's got the ball in centre wing. Launch up forward. Georgiades, there was no Crows player was on him. He's going to be too... If I was Port, I would isolate Georgiades against ball laces. He'll have the speed and he's got the hands. So the Power just chipping. 7 disposals and bang, Georgiades takes the... And it was Georgiades against Laird. I don't know where his man ball lace was. No way near it. So you had Laird and Cumming, who are like, Laird's like 170 odd centimeters, Isaac Cummings like 182, Georgiades is like mid 190s. Where was the Crows' key defenders? G'day, Hendog, how you going, buddy? Port looking good right now. Georgiades, his kicking is an issue, and he misses again. He's only like a 50% goal kicker. You'll be disappointed you're the midfielders. You work hard to give it to your forward, and then he's only a 55%. Remind me when don't want to say anything, but Murphy, he tries hard, tackles well, but his goal kicking was only like 50%. Lockley Murphy for the Crows back, but he was a very good player, courageous player, always put his head on the ball and all that. Just only his not strength, or is his goal kicking. That's good, Hendog. Power 8-0. Butters pumps inside 50, and the ball's gone out 40 metres in the Power's forward. Crows had all possession, total domination. Lukosius, he didn't play like what 1 or 2 quarters last week. Now he's getting checked. Wow. So, McElhaney picked up, and Whitlock, he's a pretty good kicker. Jack Whitlock, his twin brother Matt Whitlock, plays for North Melbourne Kangaroos. So Port are dominating the clearances. I said this might be a danger game for the Crows. Port are dominating. Ground ball gets and everything. Whitlock. Just listening to the crowd. Oh, he's kicked it behind. So Port are dominating the clearance. They've got to take the opportunities. 139. Poor kicking. You know, if Crows get one goal right now on a slingshot, all that effort from Port Adelaide, it just hurts you. Dominating the ball, field position, like when I was doing Richmond and Richmond Collingwood. Richmond getting dominated all the inside 50s first quarter, miss, and then Collingwood just went to the other side and went bang, goal. So, what a poor kick by the Crows. And that's Lasu. It has to be a free kick to Port. What they're saying? Has to be a Lasu free, is it? I don't know who kicked it to Walker. It was a Lasu. It has to be a Port free. It's a poor kick by the Crows player who kicked it to Walker. Even Dwayne Russell saying it has to be one of the two. Lasu or in play. Why they called it out? Didn't Ark look at that? Field foot. 80 metres out from the Crows goal. Mead. Play on. Good mark by Berry. Port Berry. Now Joe Crows Berry. Horn France gets tackled hard by Worrell. How to get rid of it. And good tackle from Worrell. Horn France is trying to take on the Crows, couple of Crows players. And Worrell back from injury. Good tackle. He was sick last week. Worrell didn't play in the Crows win against Demons. Keane. Mark Keane, Irishman, former Collingwood player. Kicks it to Dawson, defense centre wing for the Crows. Hits a target easily. What a kick to Sam Berry from 70 up for the Crows. Crows just trying to get some possessions. Port's been dominating the first 10 minutes. Inside 30 for the Crows. Walker couldn't mark it. Fogarty at the back. Was that a head high tackle? No. And holding the ball. Ooh. Well, pull out a place of Fogarty. Almost high. So it looks like it's a free kick to Lear. Defensive 20 for the Power. Low scoring game. 9-0. Power way. And Barnett to Jones. William Drew kicks it. And Keane, the Irishman for Adelaide, marks on the centre wing. I'd like to go to Ireland one day. A holiday. I'd love to travel to Ireland. Look, Lee Jones got the ball, defensive wing for the defensive 50 for the Power. Down the line, Keane off hands to Joe Berry. Handballs it. Was that sweet? Keane handballs it to Blood run. Hawker Hard gets tackled straight away. Oh, Honda man, free kick to Adelaide. Hawker Khan is it? Or the Nankervis? No, Hawker Khan. Centre wing kicks it. Spits him, binds a man. 80 metres out direct in front, led. To Sam Berry, plays on quickly from 55 out. Poor kick, but Fogarty should have marked that. Now goes to left foot snap. What an ugly kick behind. Oh, goal! An ugly floater. But Darcy Fogarty puts the Crows on the scoreboard. Port dominating the first 10 minutes. As I say, poor kicking is poor football. Port dominating the first 10 minutes, only kicked one goal free. Adelaide in the last 2 minutes is starting to get a few inside 50s, and they've kicked a goal now. So Port's domination, and they're only leading by 3 points. As I listen to the comment over here, poor kicking is poor footy, and Port should have been more in front. They've led for this entire game for this all 15 minutes. See, Port 4 scoring shots, Adelaide 1. Listen to the commentators. So, alright, the ball is back in the centre. Holding. Crowd's happy. Free kick to Port. Just listen to the crowd because it's Port Adelaide home ground. Port's won all 3 centre bounds. Poor kick from Horn Francis to Berry. Keys in the centre. Can the Crows transition? Hawker Khan will use his pace. Kicks it. Spears it to Michele. Butt ball. Michele from 55 out. Kicks it. Can Fogarty get this? Michele back. 40 from the boundary. What a goal by Michele. 40 metres from the boundary. Looking at the Port supporters at the scoreboard. What a goal by Josh Michele. Adelaide. Port dominating all the inside 50s. Adelaide went bang, bang. 2 inside 50s or 3 inside 50s in the last 2 minutes. And they go double bang. As I said, poor kicking is poor footy. Port did not take the opportunities. But, Port 4 scoring shots, 1-3-9. Adelaide 2 scoring shots, 2 goals straight. 35 metres from the boundary. Rochelle dribbled the ball to the ground in front of the hill when. I was looking at the crowd because it's a Port home showdown, so the Crows are the away team at the showdown. I think, didn't he get the same incident when he was at the MCG against Richmond? The crowd? Oh, he was going to the Crows Wars. There's Crows, what's happening to the Crows Wars? Then he always knows his to the Port support nose to nose, yelling at him. Gotta look for that replay. The Crows got the free kick, is it? Push in the middle so I can hear the crowd happy. Port's free kick in the centre. Ollie Wines, Brownlow medalist from 4 or 5 years. The Hornet, Francis, kicks inside 50. Wall tries to spoil that, and then Joe Barry takes the ball out. 30 metres out. 30 metres out. So even Walker's running up to that Port supporter. They're showing a replay. It'll be on the replay. The goal that Rochelle kicks in the first goal, he kicks a goal next to the Crows ball and a Port supporter, and his nose was always near the Power's face, supporter face nose. Maybe exaggerate. Blair to Rankin in defensive 30 for the Crows. Zert Thatcher couldn't mark it. Fogarty, Neil Bullen does a spin move, slips, gives it to Taylor Walker. Crows have controlled the last 5 minutes, kicks it to Keys, who's good at slingshot run. Forward off centre, or centre wing for the Crows. Laird pumps it inside 50. Rochelle's the key forward against Zert Thatcher. No, is that Josh Lay? Yeah. So, number 9 for the Powers at the ball, Zed Butters, the superstar, free agent, restricted free agent. Many Victorian clubs have been linked to Zed Butters. I've got him second by Brownlow. Poor kick, Cummings, Nankervis, Cummings kicks it over the top. Poor kick by Cummings. I'm trying to know who's this young Port player. I've never seen him play. He's on. Is that Josh Lay? Yeah, I think it's Josh Lay. Yep, 43. This is Josh Lay. Lay kicks at the centre defensive wing for the Power. Now Curvis, Crows handballs it. Worrell does a shimmy from 60 out, kicks inside 50. Saligo, was that chopping the arms? Ooh, close. Saligo 1-on-1 against Jacob Ware, so the ball's gone out. So it's going to be a boundary throw in the Crows forward line. Thirty metres out in the Crows forward line, boundary throw. Fearful against Sweet. The ball's gone out. Rankin won't get this, and the ball's gone out 35 metres out in the Crows forward line. So 12-9, Adelaide lead by 3 points. We've got 6 minutes and 38 seconds left. Barnes dump kicks it. Centre half back. Barry against Hawker Khan. Hawker Khan's after Barry. Joe Barry's too fast. Hits a target. Georgiades from 90 out against Borlace. He's going to get the speed against Borlace. So you want to isolate him 1-on-1 with your Port coach. To Jackson Mead. Darren Mead, his dad played a lot of games, won the best and fairest in Port Adelaide's first year in AFL 97. Butters does a little trip. Easy. Barnett. Number 46, Xavier Barnett. He looked good last week against Collingwood. I did the Port Collingwood game this time last week. The X-Man. Xavier. Z to X. Zach Butters is Xavier. Z to X. Barnett, number 46. Should kick this. 40 directly in front. He has. The crowd's not happy. Behind. Wow. Power. Poor kicking. He might come and bite him at the end of the game. 1-4-10. That was like 40 direct in front, basically. Hawker Khan will take the kick out for the Crows. No Miller. Kicks it. In the centre. Can Neil Bullen get it? He got it in the centre. Handballs it backwards to Peeling. Just broke the tackle from Zach Butters. Handballs straight to Port players. But Rankin to Walker. Dawson punches it forward. I heard a whistle. Oh, Adelaide's free. Looks like it's a free kick to their captain, Jordan Dawson. From 60 out. He's been the best player in the last 2 games in the AFL. And Alia, couldn't mark it. Crumb by Neil Bullen. Number 1 to the Crows. Can't take your opportunities, Port. Barnett missed a shot, 40 direct in front. The Crows go bang on transition. Accuracy. What efficiency. 3 goals straight, 18. Adelaide. Less shots to the Power. Port dominating field position territory. 1-4-10. Poor kick by Power. They're field kicking. So the Crows are taking the opportunities. The Power are missing shots after shots. So what? But the stats. Oh yeah, Port's had more shots than Adelaide. 5-3. Efficiency inside 50. They're 62%. Adelaide's only 40. But wow, Adelaide plus 2 inside 50. My eyes. I need my eyes checked. But Adelaide 10 inside 50s. Port Adelaide 8. You think Port's got more? Or looking at this, I thought Port had more inside 50s. But Adelaide up by 8 points. 18-10. Straight kicking by the Adelaide Crows. Umpire throws the ball in the centre. Horn Francis sockets it forward. 55 metres out from Port's forward line. Can Keane pick it up? He does. Gives it to Laird. Kicks it to centre wing. A high looping kick in the air. Good luck marking that. Oh, Ware dropped it. Zach Butters gets tackled hard. Cook kicks it quickly. Now, left foot, Burn Jones. Gives it to Joey Richards, the former Collingwood player. Pumps inside 50. Georgiades. This is a matchup I want to isolate him against the Crows defender. Georgiades will be too fast and too strong for ball ace. Ball ace is a old-fashioned defender, but speed is not his strength. So if I was Port, if I can isolate Georgiades against a ball ace, that's a matchup. But Georgiades, his kicking is only 50-50. So Georgiades steps on the forward line. He'll be kicking from 35 metres out. So go for right foot snap. And he's kicked it. The Power kicked it. So that's the... If I was Port, I would Josh Carr. I'll isolate ball ace 1-on-1 against Georgiades. That's a matchup I'll be happy I was Josh Carr. Use his speed. He's got the speed against ball ace. So we had, 5 goals, and Port's won 5 centre clearance. So they're dominating the centre clearances. So Horn Francis is totally dominating on ball. If Port can kick straight, they can win this game. They're dominating the midfield, definitely, especially the centre clearances. They're totally dominating against the Crows. Because Adelaide's Achilles heels is their midfield. Last year in the 2 finals against Hawthorn Collingwood, I know I'm repeating what I've been saying. They lost all 8 quarters, got absolutely destroyed in the midfield against Collingwood and Hawthorn respectively. Alright, the ball's in the centre. Another clearance to the Power. William Drew, because I'm still puzzled how far deep can LA go with this, with the midfield like this, -6, 6-0 Port's way. Georgiades, Adelaide's in trouble in the midfield. Their midfield getting destroyed in centre clearances, absolutely destroyed. 6-0 Port Adelaide in the centre clearance. As a Crows of Port, I don't think we'll make it that far in finals. With that midfield in the centre clearance getting destroyed. It's not going to be good like last year. Lost all 4 quarters against Collingwood first week of finals. The second week against Hawthorn lost all 4 quarters. Get absolutely destroyed in centre clearance. I know against Hawthorn in the second game of the finals it was Hawthorn 8-1. So Port Adelaide 6-0 centre clearances. Absolutely dominating. If they can kick straight, they can win this game, Port. Their midfield's just, their centre clearance and the midfield's just too good for Adelaide's midfield. Workhorse midfield. Just fortunately, yeah, they don't have X factor in the midfield. Dawson's a good midfield, but they're hard workers. They're berries, they're peelings, but no one has express pace. So that's the matchup. Horn Francis, bit of chair. Zach Butters gets another centre clearance for the Power. They've got issues in the midfield, the Crows in centre clearance. Richards gets tackled from McElhaney. Did he take him on? Yeah, that should be behind the ball. It is. Good tackle from McElhaney for the Crows. The Power destroying the Crows in the centre clearance 6-0. So they do that in finals. They won't win much games, Crows. Being honest. Rankin kicks it. Alia's back. Full from 50 out. Ugly kick to Zach Taylor. Gives it to Dawson from 45 out. Left foot snap. Behind. He normally kicks those, Dawson. On his left foot as well. But if the Crows get to their forward line, they're pretty efficient. It's just they don't get enough ball inside 50. That's why, allegedly, you listen to the AFL website, that they're trying to make a big move for Zach Bailey. You can understand he's got X factor, that sideways movements and all that. He's got X factor. to add into the Crows midfield. And I can understand why they're after him. Because Rankin's part-time midfield, but it's a forward. So Rankin wins the Fogarty misses for the Crows. Well, the Crows kick 2 behinds in a row now. Now it's Adelaide's time to miss. So the Crows free for 220. Port Adelaide free for 22. So Logan Evans take the kick out for the Power, kick it to the defensive wing. Short dropped the ball, got smothered or blocked by his own team. Rankin got the ball, lost the ball. Throw, holding the ball to Rankin. Rankin looks probably might be injured. He does have hamstring issues. He's coming off. I think Rankin's out. Rankin's out. The only Crows midfield that has X-factor pace. I think he's out. This helps Port. Crows are trying to handle our transition. Now Georgiades. Oh, he slipped the ball. Now Keys kicks out wide to Joshua Shelley. He's got Saligo centre wing loose. Now Ben Keys is running, handles the Keys. Keys uses his trusty left foot, kicks it to Riley. Fieldful marked it near the heel. Oh, not the heel, the cricket scoreboard. 40 metres out near the boundary. It's going to be a tough kick for Riley. Not sure what injury Isaac Rankin's got. Might be an ankle, potentially. Fieldful. There's 1 minute and 5 seconds there. Fieldful 40 metres out. Near the boundary, right side forward line. It's going to be a tough kick. Fieldful. It's going to be a difficult kick. And I think he's kicked it. Wow, what a goal. What a tough angle. Wow, the Crows are in front. Wow. Wow. Nice, delicious goal by Riley Fieldful. What a kick. Just waiting for the replay of the Rankin's injury. It might be an ankle. Big blow for the Crows. It's 49 seconds there. Feel the ball. Oh. Slow-mo. Side angle turn 180 degrees. Oh. With that tackle from Butters' pressure. Ooh. I think Rankin might be out in this game. It might be out for a number of weeks. Crows got... Oh, Barry's got to send the clearance for the Crows, but Port are going to clear this. Or Joe Barry gets tackled hard. Ooh. Senna, number bounce up. McAndrew hits at the Hornet. Francis. Kicks it out while the ball's rolling. Should be Lassou. Free kick to Adelaide. Yes, it is. Looks like it. Defensive wing. Free kick to the Crows. Crows up by 4 points. 26 to 22. Statistically, Port are looking better right now. 7 scoring shots to Adelaide 6. Adelaide's just been more efficient for their goal. So centre wing. Marked by Dan Kern. It's probably the first time I've called him in this game. Dan Kern, centre wing. 26 seconds left. Pumps it. The forward. Fogarty, Alir intercept the mark. Well done, Alir. Oh, the commentator said turn second touch. Okay. I thought it was his first. I believe him. Alright, Alir kicks it. Easy mark by Mitch Georgiades. Centre wing. There's only, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. You think that'll be it? And marked by the Crows defender McElhaney. That's it, everyone. It's quarter time. So, the goal kickers for the Power, 2 to Georgiades, 1 to Horn Francis. The limb ball getters for the Power, 11 to Butters, 9 to Horn Francis, 7 to Georgiades, and 6 to Wines and Alir respectively. For the Adelaide Football Club, their leading goal kickers are, all singles to Fieldful, Rochelle, Neil Bullen, and Darcy Fogarty. For the Crows in possession, limb ball getters, 8 to Laird, 7 to Worrell, 6 to Keane and Dawson respectively, and 5 to Neil Bullen and Max McElhaney. So they're the stats at quarter time, and I'll be back just over 5 minutes time. Alright, see you shortly. welcome back, everyone. Port Adelaide, center clearance dominating, destroying Adelaide. 7-0. That's the Crows' Achilles heel. The center clearance is their weakness, and the Crows were found out in the centre finals last year. We're trying to see the injury. They're trying to replay Rankin's injury and trying to work out what it is. So they're destroying Adelaide. Their majority of the stats, the kick efficiency, they're up by 3%. All the stats are just dominating the power. The Crows have to start winning some clearances, or Port will eventually score goals and not behind. And inside 50, Adelaide +2. That's one set they're dominating or leading, not dominating, but okay. Start of the second quarter. Better update my scoreboard. Hold a second. Oh, Crows got inside 50. They want to send the clearance, but Lions marked in front of Richelli. Oh, height difference. Josh Lyons like what? 190. Richelli's at 178. Lyle will beat Richelli in the air. The Crows are hoping Lyle doesn't mark the ball, and then Richelli can beat him on the ground when the ball hits the ground. So the ball's on the center wing. So Adelaide kicking like Richelli to the go-to forward, the key forward, but he's but then they have key forwards in there, Darcy Fogarty's or Philford or Walker. But then they go to Josh Richelli's your tall. It's a bit strange. Barry, center wing, kicks it. It's gonna bounce out. Should be a Lassou free. Yep. Lassou free kick to the Power. Defensive 60. Lockley Jones. Rankin's wearing socks on. He's got his right ankle strap. Maybe he'll be coming back on. Kane. Oh, what a mark by Jack Whitlock, center wing. This kid. Him and his twin brother were good in underage 2 years ago. Taking the 2024 draft. I think he was in the late 20s. Jack Whitlock. Who was second first? Him or his twin brother? Peeling, and then Curtin loses the ball. Now Powell can go forward. And hard tackle on Durden. And good tackle by Sam Berry. 40 meters out from the Crows forward line. Zach Butters, too easy. From Sweet's hit, goes to a snap. 1-1 goal scorer, ball ace. Oh! Ball ace. Mark that 1-1 goal scorer against is that Georgiadis? His kicking is not his strength, ball ace. Kicks it out wide. Long 50-meter kick. And now Curtis and Dawson the Crows split each other. Peeling handballs to Barry. Barry to Dawson. Gives it to Neil Bullen. Defensive wing. Handballs it. Kicks it to center wing. 1-on-1. Phil Foot too strong for Aliyah. Now Aliyah's not in his defensive 50. They can go quickly now. No. Richelli against Lyle. That's just. Richelli's playing your key forward. The Lion just kicks it out on the full. Free kick to Adelaide. The Crows are playing Richelli as their tall forward against Josh Lyon. I don't understand. When you got new Phil Foot, Fogarty, and Walker, why is Richelli playing their key forward? I don't understand. Barry flicks it. The ball. Crows Barry, Selig Taylor. Just throw it. Play on. William Drew. Defensive 30. Now, Zert Thatcher slips but kicks it from defensive 30. Kicks it to the defensive wing. And whoa. Ooh. He marked it. Did Horn Francis push the ball after him? Ooh. Lucky no 50-meter penalty for against the Power. He gives it to his partner, Karam Laird, who kicks it to James Peeling. 70 out from the Crows goal. Handballs it to Wall. Outside of his left boot. Kicks it. Easy marked by Jack Lukosius. Lukosius second game back. Last week he played half game before getting injured against Collingwood. Defensive 30 for the Power. Lukosius got elite kicking. And they kick it straight to a Crows player. To the best kicker, Dawson. Hits a target easily, does. Now, Lukosius is normally a sweet kicker. But he kicked a 40-meter kick straight to Crows Dawson, who's an elite kick, and he picked up Darcy Fogarty. Fogarty will be kicking from 48 meters out. Left side of forward line, so it'll be a hard angle, 50 meters out. But if it's anyone, him and Jay Amos and Tracy are my best free kickers for goals. Especially Fogarty and Amos. This is the left side forward line, and it's perfect for right forward, right for left. I'll take Fogarty over Jay Amos, so Amos on the right side. So Fogarty from 48 meters out. Never in doubt. This guy just doesn't miss. This guy just doesn't miss. Darcy Fogarty never misses. If never in doubt. Him and If it's on the left side full line from 50 out near the boundary, I'll take Darcy Fogarty. On the other side, I'll take Jay Amos or Crows Dawson. Like kicking. Like, a Fogarty averages 6-7 disposals a game. If he averages 14, 15, he'll probably kick 6 goals every game. Just with that player or Fogarty's skill set, if he had more volume of disposals, he'll pump 4 or 5 goals every game. Because last week had 9 disposals. The other 2 games had like 7 disposals, 8 disposals, 7. I think it was in those last 4 games, he averaged 8 disposals a game. But if he can get double digits, 12, 14 disposals, oh gosh, he can easily kick 4 goals a game, Darcy. So, Adelaide up by 10. Port's Crows only won 1 Clinton Centre. Now, well, my coverage of K is frozen. No! What's going on? Resume. What's going on? Join live. Oh, the ball's in the Crows' defence. Port, I'm assuming Port won that clearance by KO coverage stopped for 20 seconds. Saligo on the centre wing against Logan Evans. Logan Evans gets the ball off Saligo and then moves backwards out. Centre wing. The ball's out. Centre wing. McAndrew, sweet bits McAndrew. Dawson's there. Zach Butters tackles him. And is that Curtin? I can't see the show. Dawson. Ooh, the coaches. Plain acting to say they got taken high. And it's been out. So Dawson's it's been tagged by Zed Butters. Dawson's trying to Butters is trying to physically jump a punch him off field. Off play. McAndrew. Hits it to Dan Curtin, big body wingman, 197cm. To McAndrew, what a ruckman fine. Kicks it quickly, fearful. He's too nimble for Lear. From 50 out, kicks it, bounces over Fogarty's head. Now, Lockley Jones, how to get rid of that? Just dropped the ball. Should have been a free kick to Adelaide. Zach Taylor takes on 2 players. But they give that. Oh, you'll be not happy, your Crow supporter. That was plumbed by the power player. That was plumb against Port, and then the Crows guy took it, Zach Taylor, tried to take on 2 players and done on the ball. Ooh, Port's cold, that one. So, 15 minutes left of the second quarter. Horn Francis goes to a Specky. Rankin, good to see him back on the field, gives us Zed Butters. To Bammert, to William Drew, centre wing. Curtin puts pressure on him. Dump kick. Now, Butters was able to mark against 2 Crows players. Wow, and he's short, 177cm. And Zach Taylor's the same height as him. Kicks into the corridor. Hort Francis. Logan Evans picks a play easily. Georgiades from 80 out. And Burn Jones. Jack Lukosius from 50. He's on a lit kicking. From 50 out, Lukosius. Or 55 out. Launches along. Drop by the power. Whitlock. Not sure he got sockered out. Oh my god, for the power. Wow. I'm not sure how Whitlock got rid of that. He just dropped the ball and then Butters just, Corey Dern just sockered it. Wow, Port getting some, let's just say, some interesting decision from the referee. So, 4-4-28 the power. So, just watching the replay. Whitlock went for the kick and didn't even kick it, dropped the ball, and then Corey Dern just sockered and bang. Soccer World Cup goal. 4-4-28 the power. Adelaide 5-2-3. Close game. This is going to be a close one. Crows up by 4. Wow. Good game. If you are enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All subscribers will be totally much appreciated. This game's going to be close. I can feel it. Ball's in the centre. McAndrew hits it to Dawson in the centre clearance, takes 1 bounce, handballs out wide to Rankin from the centre, just kicks it in, and Neil Bourne waited for the ball instead of attacking it, and it was easy for the power play to smother. So, a good sport from Evans. Now the power can slingshot for transition. Joe Richards kicks out wide. Vicentini marks it, and that was all due to Neil Bourne waiting for the ball and not attacking it. Try and wait for a chest mark. So even now him with Shudo saying he should have went at the ball. Totally agree with Shudo. You don't wait for the ball coming to you. You stick out the 2 hands going for an overhead mark. And I was just listening to Richie. After I was saying that, he was saying the same thing. Port's got the ball from 50 out, kicks it deep inside 30. Dawson gets smothered, defensive 30 for the Crows. Sweet. Richards gives it to Barmer. Got crunch. Jackson Mead gets tackled from Neil Bullen. He needs to make amends. It was Neil Bullen's not attacking the ball that cost this transition off the offense from the power. Now, 30 minutes out in the Powers forward line. Zed Butters dropped the ball. Jace Burgoyne, defensive 30 for the Crows. Isaac Cummings just hacks it out of nowhere. 1-on-1, Walker and Aaliyah. One knuckle. Walker dived the ball and got the ball, lost it. Oh, that was good hard ball, ground ball. Now the Crows, Peating. Zach Taylor handballs it to James Peating. Dump kicks it. Sanaf forward. Jones is in front. He dropped the ball against the Ligo. Ooh, Jones should have marked that. 60 metres out from the Crows forward line. 60 metres out from the Crows forward line. So umpire waiting for the umpire to throw the ball. So 60 metres out from the Crows forward line. McAndrew against Sweet. Hits it to Keys. Gets tackled straight away from Chase Burgoyne. Bounce up. Will be on that bounce up. 55 metres out from the Crows forward line. Sweet grab the ball out of rock. Bounce up for 55. So McAndrew grabs the ball, handballs it straight to DBJ or Darcy Byrne-Jones for the power. McAndrew, Sweet, 40 metres out, bounce up. Barry of the Crows handballs it backward to Dawson. The fend off against William Drew. Joe Richards from 54, kicks it, 1-on-1, Fog, Saligo against Byrne-Jones, handballs it, poor handballs it, Walker, tries to fend off two players, and just walks out. Is it holding the ball? No, he just walked out. He fend off two players and just walks backwards for out. You can hear the Port supporters booing him and give the finger, you can see it on the crowd. 30 metres out for the Crows forward line, boundary throw. Byrne-Jones dump kicks it, and Curtin couldn't mark it. Neil Bullen, Darcy Visitini, Port can Barmer. Now can Port slingshot? There's hardly anyone in the Port's forward line. Last guy is Hocken Khan. McElhaney, I should say, kicks it. Poor kick from McElhaney, straight to Joe Richards. That was a terrible kick from McElhaney. Now, Port can slingshot. Jace Berglund, there's a fight. 20 minutes in front of goals. There's a fight. Someone's free. It's a 50-metre pen. What a terrible kick from Max McElhaney. Totally choked and cracked under pressure. What a poor kick from McElhaney. Goal to the power. They're on. Power switched on. That was a terrible kick from Max McElhaney. That was a terrible kick. Kicked it straight to the power player. Port Adelaide 5-4-34. Adelaide 5-2-32. We know last year the Crows couldn't handle pressure in finals. And this is a tough game. Can they handle this type of environment? That was a terrible kick from McElhaney. Even Rashu said that was a bad kick from Max. So power up by 2 points, winning this quarter. If Adelaide kicks to Bichette as a key forward, they'll lose. Bichette is not a key forward. When you got Darcy Fogarty, Walker and Phil, and you're kicking to Bichette as your key forward, what? Is Adelaide trying to be too cute and try to use Josh Lay against Bichette when Bichette is a medium small forward, 177 centimetre? When you got Phil Thorpe 200 centimetres, you got Walker 195 centimetre, you got Darcy Fogarty 196 centimetre or 193 centimetre, and you kick it to your shortest forward 1777 centimetre. Fogarty marks it. Oh, they kicked it long to Fogarty from 52 out. 52 metres out directly in front. Distance might be an issue for Fogarty. Good overhead contested mark. I was expecting them to kick it long to Josh Bichette as their key forward. The 177 centimetre key forward for the Crows. Fogarty 52 meters out. He's got the best accuracy, but it's the distance. It's going to be far for him, I reckon. Wow! He kicked the goal, and then Walker marked the goal, marked the ball behind the goals, and chucked it to the crowd. Ooh, there's some robbery. Fogarty, 3 goals. He's had like the Crows full on at kicking them, keeping them in the game. 6-2-38 Adelaide. Port Adelaide 5-4-34. Crows up by 4 points. Wow, wee. And just a replay. What a contested mark by Darcy Fogarty. That's good. We got rip snore of a game of Jake. This is a close one. Fogarty just kicked the goal just then to put the Crows up by 4 points. He's got 3 goals. He's kicked 50% of the Crows' goals. Fogarty. Listen to Hinkley. He said Fogg's done his job, but the other 2 key forwards, i.e. he's mentioning basically Philfoot and Walker, haven't done their job. Just listen to Ken Hinkley, the former power coach. Now the ball's in the pass forward line. Whitlock over the top. The ball's on the carry for a behind. Another centre clearance won by Port. I'll tell you, this is the Crows' Achilles heel. The centre clearance. 8-0 last year in the final against Hawthorn in the first quarter, when Hawthorn leading 20-0. Now Laird takes the kick out for the Crows. Curtin leads. Nan Curvis gets the ball, gives it to McElhaney. He's got to do better than the last possession. Curtin gets tackled. 2 big 197 centimetre. Laird to Berry, dump kicks it. What pressure from Port? I like the pressure factor. Horn Francis from 80 out. Kicks it. The 2 Crows players are looking at each other. Now, Georgiades could get this. What was Warrior and Bulley doing? They're just standing there. One shot block. Oh, have Berglund get rid of that. Curtin gets tackled. What a hard tackle over on Jace Berglund by the Crows defender. Well, it looks hard. That was a hard tackle. I was about to kick the ball, and the Crows player came and saw it. Crunch. Vicentini hits it to me. Dived on it, did he? Did he dive on it? Ooh. 30 meters out in a power forward line. Cool. McElhaney gives it Rankin, defensive 50 for the Crows. Kick it to Taylor Walker. You can hear the boos. Aaliyah against Taylor Walker. You can hear the boos of Walker. Kicks it along the centre wing. Shelley tries to mark it. Good sport from Ben Thatcher. Oh, that's good, Jakes. Yeah, you got your football game tomorrow. Good luck for that. We've got a close game here in Adelaide. 9 minutes left of the second quarter. Adelaide Football Club, 6-2-38. The Port Adelaide Football Club, 5-5-35. Crows up by, 3 points. Close game. Punch by Curtin, centre wing. Rankin tries to get it, but Horn Francis gets the ball. Oh, he tries to take on Dan Curtin. Horn Francis, Fogarty, Keating. Neil Bourne from 55 out. What's he going to do? Kick it in, bound. Poor kick from Neil Bourne. Good intercept mark by the ex-Count player, Corey Durden. Count drafted him from Central Districts here in SA. It could be. It could be Jake. Yeah. Horse marked it, defensive 60. That looked like Joe Barry. They kicked it backwards to Zert Thatcher. Gives it Lockley Jones. Near the centre, the Horn Francis. He's looking good tonight, Horn Francis. Good kick to Corey Durden. In front of Daniel Curtin. 80 metres out, Corey Durden. Been a good recruit from Cowden. Kicks it. Oh, what a kick to Jack Whitlock against three Crows players. Good mark from Whitlock. 52 metres out. This game's going to be close. This is going to be close. This game's going to go straight to the wire, I reckon. Might be another Cook or Motlop 5 years ago kicked the goal with about 40 seconds left to win the game for the Power. Whitlock from 52 metres out. Whitlock won't make the distance. Philfoot marks it in the goal square for the Crows. Good defensive mark for the Crows' second ruckman, Riley Philfoot. Ball lace. got the ball in defensive 20. You don't want him to chip it. You want him to just go down the line. And Laird chips it to Worrell. Plays on quickly centre wing. Got Walker one-on-one against Aaliyah. Aaliyah, good punch. Now, can Berglund get this? No, Berry does. Joe Berry, that is. Kicks it. Worrell got crunch. And goal to the power. That was poor kick out for the Crows. Goal to the power. Worrell is hurt on the ground. Got crunch. Listen, Hinkley, Port has been more aggressive in taking on the player. I totally agree. Port looks more assertive in this game. Looks like Port attacking the ball more, attacking the player more. And Sweet crunch and Worrell in the back when he went for the mark. Knees in the back. Legally. No, it wasn't knees. Port Adelaide up by 3. 6-5-41 to Adelaide 6-2-38. This could cost me my tips. I tipped the Crows. Could get this wrong. Six and a half, 6:50 left. Another centre clearance to the power. Or free kick to Port in the centre. So another centre clearance will be won by the power. Absolutely destroying the Crows in the middle. This is going to hurt the Crows in finals, definitely. They didn't address the midfield issue last year. They're going to get destroyed. Oh, Butters goes for a barrel. Wobbly top. And hits aside Holkenkahn's boot. Vaughan Francis. Berry from 45. Berry kicks another one for the power. They're on. I think the Crows might lose this game. Getting smashed in the centre clearance. I gotta look at the stats. You know, like last year against Hawthorn, they were 8-0 in the finals when Hawthorn destroyed the Crows in the finals last year. They're getting absolutely destroyed in the centre clearance. Absolutely. I need to look at the stats. So 47-38, Port Adelaide's way. Crows are +1 inside 50, but what's the centre clearance? I'm just taking clearances. Centre clearance, Port Adelaide +7, 10-3. They're absolutely destroying the Crows in the centre clearance. If this continues, Port will win the game easily. Absolutely destroying the Crows in the centre clearance. Clearances, Port Adelaide 21-13, +8. Another spout. The ball's in the centre. Bounce up in the centre. That's the KPI. If Port just beats Crows in the centre clearance, they'll win this game. The Crows got the ball now in the centre. Dawson kicks it. An ugly kick, but finds Taylor Walker. Uses his left foot. Kicks it inside 50. On the lead, Fogarty. Oh, what a contested mark, Fogarty. What hands? Has he got super glue? Fogarty, what a contested mark. Darcy Fogarty. If Darcy Fogarty wasn't playing this game, the Crows would be losing by a lot. Was Seth Thatcher. He's marked at 45 out, left side of the boundary. This is a difficult kick. At least as a right footer, he can kick it right to left, but this is a tough kick from 48 out. Left side of the boundary, and he's down the full. Tough kick. Yeah, Butters is destroying him as well, yeah. Out on the full free kick to Darcy Burn-Jones, chips it to Leah. Play on quickly, has a hat kick against defense. And man in front, Zed Butters again. Now here, transition, Port can go. Jackson Mead, Darren Mead, his dad played 100+. Ooh, was that Worrell free kick? Oh, he's grabbing his shoulder. Worrell, he marked the land his ground hard. Defensive 50 for the Crows. That's right. If there's no Fogarty, the Crows would be getting pumped by a lot. Laird's got the ball, kicks to the Berry, the Crows Berry. Defensive 50 to Ball Ace, defensive 35 for the Crows. That's right, Jake. Totally agree with you, mate. Yeah. Ball Ace, defensive 40 for the Crows. Kicks it long down the line on the wing. Dawson. Oh, got tackled. The Keys handles it. Alia gets taken. No, he doesn't. Oh, how they got rid of, he just got the kick out. Now, Dawson soccers it. Small cup style. Keys tries to socker, gets a possession. 2 possessions for Keys. Kicks it and marked by Zert Thatcher. Brandon Zert Thatcher. First game for this year, I reckon. Last week, unfortunately, Regulier suffered a season-ending knee injury. Over the top, easy mark, uncontested mark, center wing to Joe Barry. First round of draft pick 16, 1 pick ahead of Murphy Reed in 2024 draft. Horn Francis, center wing, next North Melbourne player. Horn Francis, center wing, kicks the center forward. Sweet, gets tackled by Lair. Oh, how much opportunity to play on Saligo? Oh, was he tackled high? Jake Saligo was taken high from Lacoste, it looked like it. I can hear the boo, so I know that's a Crows free kick. Kicks it long, center wing. Poor kick by the Crows. And Zert Thatcher marks it on the substitute bench for center wing. Zert Thatcher, Brandon, former Bomber, kicks the centre forward for the power. Ooh, sweet crunch Dawson. High contact Adelaide, I heard umpire say. So, Worrell goes in the corridor, plays on, hits Walker in the... Oh, he marked it and then Jones slowed into him. Oh, then he tried to hit the ball out, Walker's hand up, he marked it. Oh, no 50. Walker kicks it quickly to Rankin. There's a bit of Angus, a bit of bear. These two teams don't like each other. Rankin gives it to Dawson from 60 out. The captain Dawson from 60 out. Aaliyah 1-on-1 against Fogarty. Too good, Aaliyah. Too good for Philthorpe, I meant. Not Fogarty, Philthorpe. Free kick to Aaliyah. Man in front. Definitely clear free kick. Too good for Riley Philthorpe in that contest. Defensive 20 for the power. Aaliyah playing well today. Had a good season. He's in some commentators' All-Australian side. Ball ace, Juggle played on to Hulk and Khan. Neil Bullen from 40 out, goes for Banana. Philthorpe in a goal square, couldn't mark it. He dive on, no. Where? Just up kicks it out as defense. Ball ace couldn't mark it. Knocked it. Berglin's on the ball. Cook, it's been quiet. Butters, the gun superstar, kicks it. Now, Worrell. Oh, we go. William Drew, can they counter? No. Peeling. Oh, was he taken high? No. It's bounce up. Peeling not happy. So bounce up, 80 minutes out from the Crows goal, 1.5 minutes left. Sweet grabs it too easy out of rug. Kicks it forward. Now, Worrell. The 2 power plays knocked each other, bumped each other, but they got extra numbers. Lacocious. Inside 50. 2-on-1. Whitlock. Gets 2 Crows back. Ball ace. Keen. Barry. Joe Barry. Poor defending by the Crows. Oh, that lucky Barry shouldn't use his right foot. Oh, push. Poor defending by the Crows. He had ball ace and Keen against Whitlock and he was able to compete well. They should have did better than that, the Crows. Fundamental mistakes the Crows are making. You won't get away in that in finals if you make finals. Barry should kick this 20 minutes out. Bang! Goal. Port up by 15. I feel it. I feel Port can win this game. Ali getting destroyed in the centre clearance. And if the Crows can't win the centre clearance, Port will win this game easy. I think this will be an upset. Gonna cost my tips. Not happy. Absolutely dominating the Crows in centre clearances. And Barry going for a kick. Joe Barry doesn't have a right foot kick. I don't understand why Rory Laird's pushing him in the back. He was going to try... I've never seen Joe Barry use his right foot. It was just an undisciplined free kick given against Laird. That's just... For an experienced player, that's not good enough. That's very undisciplined from a veteran player. So, the Crows are panicking in this game. When a Port go transition, just bomb at the full line, the Crows defenders, they're struggling. Ball ace and all that, and Keen and even Laird are struggling in defence one-on-one. Petting dives on the ball. So look at, let's look at the stats. Just waiting for the stats. Come on. I'm waiting for my internet to load up. Another centre clearance to Jordan Sweet in the ruck. Just destroyed him. Mark 20-45 directly in front. Georgiades against Borlase. He's going to destroy the Crows. I sense it. Georgiades can destroy the Crows. If I was Josh Carr, I'll isolate Georgiades. I've been saying at the start, I'll isolate Georgiades 1-on-1 against Borlase. He will destroy him. He's just too good, too quick, too fast, too strong. 50 directly in front. Don't problem with Georgiades. He's 50-50 from his goal kicking. 20 seconds left. If they kick this, they're in trouble, the Crows. Georgiades from 50 out. He has kicked it. No, he didn't make the distance. Back-heeled by Worrell. Worrell back-heeled, unfortunately, for the Crows. Oh, lucky he didn't make the distance. There's some fundamental weakness in the Crows at the Port Adelaide. You isolate Borlase 1-on-1 with Georgiades, and that's half-time, everyone. So yeah, if I was Josh Carr and Port, I'll isolate Georgiades 1-on-1 against Borlase. I'll love that matchup. I was Josh Carr. Centre clearance, the Power destroying the Crows in the centre clearance. Just trying to load up the stats, but yeah, the Crows got issues in the midfield centre clearance, and they were found out last year in finals. So what's that? 10-3 Port Adelaide's way, +7 centre clearance. Clearances Port Adelaide +9, 23-14 hitouts +12 Port Adelaide. They're absolutely destroying the Crows in those positions. Stoppage clearance Port Adelaide +2, 13-11. That if the Crows don't improve in the second half in their centre clearance, they're gonna lose. Simple as that. Because so yeah, let's have a look at the halftime stats. For the Power, the home side, the goal kickers 2 to Georgiades, could have 4. Corey Dern's got 2, and Joe Berry's got 2, and singles to Horn Francis and Jace Burgoynes. The leading ball getters for the Power are 20 to Zed Butters, 15 to Horn Francis, 11 to Wines, 10 to Berry, 9 to Georgiades, 8 to Whitlock and Aliyah respectively. Alright, now let's look at the Adelaide Crows stats. The goal kickers for the Crows league, Fogarty. If it wasn't for Darcy Fogarty, where would the Crows be? So Fogarty has got 3, Riley Filford's got 1, Rochelle's got 1, Neil Bourne's got 1. So other key forwards like Taylor Walker and Zach Taylor have got the 0. Rankin hasn't scored a goal yet. So they're the goal kickers for the Crows. They need more lift from their midfield especially. Ball getters, Laird. Oh, he had 14. Well, I haven't really seen much of Laird. He had 14 disposal. Their captain Dawson has 14 as well. Worrell with 13. The ball's been a lot in Adelaide's defence because they're losing the centre clearance. So basically the defenders are working overtime. 12 disposals to Sam Berry. 11 to Neil Bourne. Well, Darcy Fogarty, 9 disposals. In the last few games, he's had like 9, 8, 7 and 7. So he averages what, 8.5 possessions a game. So he's really had 9.5 a game. So that's why the Crows are still in the game. Darcy Fogarty with 9 disposals and 9 to Borlase. All right, that's the player stats at halftime, and I'll reconvene and come back in just over 17 minutes. All right, see you, ladies and gentlemen, later soon. In the meantime, I've got some halftime quiz. Feel free to give it a try. All right, see you soon.
In 2019, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Jeremy Cameron with 67 goals. In 2020, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Geelong Cats, or C. West Coast Eagles? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2019, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Matt Rowell, B. Jamar Ugle-Hagan, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Matt Rowell. In 2015, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Cyril Rioli, B. Luke Hodge, or C. Sam Mitchell? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Cyril Rioli. In 2024, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 45 votes. In 2020, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jamar Ugle-Hagel? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jamar Ugle-Hagel. In 2024, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Charlie Cameron, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Will Ashcroft? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Will Ashcroft. In 2013, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Jared Ruffhead? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jared Ruffhead with 68 goals. In 2015, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Patrick Dangerfield, or C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Nat Fyfe with 31 votes. In 2023, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Sydney Swans, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Brisbane Lions? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Collingwood Magpies. In 2014, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Paddy McCartan, or C. Jacob Wittering? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Paddy McCartan. In 2023, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Bobby Hill, B. John DeGoey, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Bobby Hill. In 2014, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 67 goals. In 2023, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Lachlan Neale with 31 votes. In 2022, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Geelong Cats, or C. Sydney Swans? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Geelong Cats. In 2023, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay, B. Charlie Curnow, C. Jesse Hogan. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Charlie Curnow with 78 goals. In 2016, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Patrick Dangerfield, C. Nat Fyfe. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Patrick Dangerfield with 35 votes. In 2015, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Jacob Weathering? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jacob Weathering. In 2022, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Patrick Dangerfield, B. Isaac Smith, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Isaac Smith. In 2017, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Tom Mitchell, C. Nat Fyfe. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is A. Dustin Martin with 36 votes. In 2021, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons, B. Collingwood Magpies, C. Western Bulldogs. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Melbourne Demons. In 2016, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Sam Walsh? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Andrew McGrath. In 2020, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, C. Dustin Martin. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2016, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Josh Kennedy? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Josh Kennedy with 80 goals. In 2022, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Ollie Wines? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 29 votes. In 2014, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Hawthorn Hawks, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Hawthorn Hawks. In 2017, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 69 goals. In 2019, Who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Richmond Tigers? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, C. Ollie Wines. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Ollie Wines with 36 votes. In 2019, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bourne, C. Dustin Martin. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2017, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Matt Rowell, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Sam Walsh? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Cam Rayner. In 2018, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Jack Riewoldt with 65 goals. In 2018, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Luke Shoei, B. Jack Darling, or C. Tom Barras? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Luke Shoei. In 2017, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jason Horne-Francis. In 2017, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, or C. Dustin Martin? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2018, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Tom Mitchell, C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Tom Mitchell with 38 votes. In 2016, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Western Bulldogs, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Brisbane Lions? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Western Bulldogs. In 2020, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay, B. Charlie Curnow, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Tom Hawkins with 42 goals. In 2023, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Carly Reid, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Harley Reid. In 2014, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Sirioli, B. Luke Hodge, or C. Sam Mitchell? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer.
Sorry to cut that, Chris. The players are on the field. We've got 2 more quarters left of this showdown. Who wants this game more? The Crows or the Port? I guess from Port's perspective, they're not going to make finals. This is technically their grand final. And the Crows, are they contenders or they're just pretenders? We will find out in the second half. The Centre Crows, the Crows are getting destroyed. 10-3, -7. Can Port repeat this? If they do, they'll win the game. Alright, sweet. Zed Butters gets upon another Centre Clearance won by the power. Just too easy. Look at that. Whitlock. Oh, poor kick from Butters. That's gone out. Very fortunate. Then Mike Keane does something so undisciplined. The ball just goes out, rams into the back of disgraceful. Ram into the back of Whitlock. That is undisciplined for Mike Keane. That is draggable. And Butters marked the 20 in front. This could give Port the hot start. Crows are going to lose, I said. They're going to lose. We're going to lose. Just undisciplined from Mark Keane. The ball goes out 50 meters, just ram into the back of Whitlock when the ball went out. That's just so undisciplined. The Crows are getting rattled. They're choking. We've got a history of choking finals. Lost to Hawthorn all 4 quarters. Lost to Collingwood last year all 4 quarters. Big games we choke. Barmer, 20 minutes directly in front. Yeah, I'll go sleep once you come. The game's over. Barnett, give the flying start for the power. The game's over. Port's going to win. Game is over. This game is over. Caught up by 22. The Crows have lost. Game over. So undisciplined. They're talking about, oh yeah, they're going to make damage in finals. What was why would that grab him? Then again, Keane did get hit too. Ooh. But the player reacting always gives a free kick. So it's good to hit the player first, then try a cop a punch back, then you get the free kick. I think this game's over. Port up by 22. Adelaide don't look like scoring, only Fogarty looks scoring. Walker, quiet. Fieldfoot, quiet. Rankin hasn't kicked the goal. Rochelle hasn't kicked the goal. He's playing as a centre-half forward, Rochelle, which is, I don't understand, as a small forward. Restart in the centre. Holding, Port Adelaide freaking in the centre. Another centre clearance, Port Adelaide. Just destroying them. This is pathetic by Adelaide, the coaches on the wing. This game is going to be over in another, Port another inside 50. Georgiades, Whitlock. It's kicked off. This game is over. Crows have lost. Absolutely pathetic. Port got to win. 2 goals in 1 minute for the power. This game is over. Crows are getting destroyed in centre clearance. This game is over. Absolutely getting destroyed in centre clearance. They're talking about finals of Crows. Can't even win the centre clearance against last year. Lost the first 8 centre clearance against Hawthorn in the first week of finals. 8-1 I think was in the first quarter. Absolutely getting destroyed in the centre clearance. Port Adelaide 12-3 centre clearance +9. Absolutely destroying the Crows in centre clearance. You're going to play teams with superior midfielder. Port's got good midfield, but they don't even have Connor Rose. He's injured. So they're absolutely destroying the Crows. 28-point lead, and they're going to lose. What? They're showing the camera, Nix. What are you going to do, Nix? Your midfield's getting absolutely destroyed. Port Adelaide's going to win this game. Luckily, I was about to add this game to my multi. Thank God I didn't. The ball's in the centre. You can hear the power scores. Port Adelaide's got 7 of the last 10 goals. Another centre clearance of power. Butters this time. Port's going to be +50 by the end of the game. Now inside 50. Richards kicks it. Ball pulling. Should have been a free kick to Adelaide. Georgiades took the ball. That should be a 50-metre penalty. He just took the ball forward and dropped it. Should have been a 50-metre Adelaide. You had to give the ball clearance, disposal 9-0 Port in this third quarter. Where's the Crows? Still in the change rooms. Ball at Worrell. Kicks at centre wing. Zert Thatcher should mark that over Cook. I haven't seen Cook today. Curtin. Handballs it. Backwards. Here we go. Slip on the Crows. Volley wise. William Drew from 60 out. Too easy. Georgiades over Ball Ace. This is the matchup I want of Josh Carr. He's got an absolutely destroyed Ball Ace. Port can win by 60. Absolutely destroyed the Crows in the field play. They're going to go for the third goal in. They've only played 4 minutes. They're 17 minutes. Port could win by 60 the way they're playing. Adelaide get destroyed in the centre clearances. So, Georgiades is 50-50. Normally he'll miss this. Georgiades from 52 metres out. Goes for it. Behind. And in big games, the Crows can't handle big pressure. Team. I think Port up by 29. Destroying the Crows in its third quarter. Inside 54-0 Port Adelaide. In its third quarter. Fogarty, Zert Thatcher. Should have marked that against Fogarty. They should try something in the midfield. They put Keys, put Rankin, put Rochelle. Put something different, Cook or something different in the midfield. Their midfield's not getting it done right now. They're getting destroyed in the centre. Horn Francis, too good for Sam Berry. They've got to do something different, or is this game just peed out to an easy Port win? So, centre wing. So if the Crows won, if the Crows did win, it would be top 4. But when a game matters, they're putting a poor, terrible 4. And then Cumming goes for the mark. Here it is. Corey Durden. Goal to the power. Game over. This is absolutely gone. This game is gone. Good night, Dick. Game over. Port's going to win. Absolutely insipid performance by the Crows. What an insipid game by the Crows. That is absolutely pathetic. Absolutely getting destroyed in the centre. No changes in the midfield. Who's their midfield coach? Is it Manberley or whoever? Absolutely destroying the Crows in the midfield. And if Cummings leaves his man and tries to take the ball, marking the fly, you've got a marker. And then the loose players, Durden and that, able to take an easy goal. 3 goals in 6 minutes for the power. What a cracking start for the power. So Dawson is on Buzz and Buzz is destroying him. The hottest free agent available. Now, Buzz is destroying the Crow. Now, another set of clearance to the power. Well, they didn't. Oh, McAndrew went for it. Coming. Dump kick forward for the Crows. They haven't had it inside 50th quarter. Rankin, Neil Bullen. Tackle, handballs it. Forward 50 straight to Logan Evans. Poor handball by Neil Bullen. Marks in the centre by Wise. Port's got all the answers. And play on. Ollie Wise just dropped the ball. Dawson from kicks it inside Philthorpe. Marked it from 52 out. Needs a goal now, the Crows. They're getting destroyed, down by 35. Too long, Philthorpe. The power going to flood to get numbers back. This performance from Ale has been... He has to kick this now from 52 out. Taking too long. Port have got numbers back. $52 minutes out. Philthorpe has to kick this. Terrible. Out on a full. Done nothing in this game. Oh, bounce out. He had players loose. Should have passed it instead of taking the shot. And he's not... Apart from Fogarty, none of the Crows forwards have done anything. So the ball's out next to the Crows behind post. I can't see the Crows winning this game. Port's just dominating. Centre clearance. For the Crows to get back in this game, they've got to win centre clearances. Fogarty gets blocked. Where? Whitlock, too strong for Cumming. Too easy, Jack Whitlock. They've got all the answers, power. Now, centre wing. Bergeron kicks it out on full. Ball ace. We'll take the free kick. Now, Wall defensive 20 for the Crows. Kicks it, switches it to defensive 20 to Crows to Hulk and Khan. Terrible kick, but ball to Saliga. What a disgraceful kick by Hulk and Khan. Now Richards went for the shot. Should have passed. It was 3-on-1. It was a terrible kick by Hulk and Khan. No, he kicked it to 3 Port guys against 1 Crows player. Very lucky that the Power didn't make the Crows pay. The Crows are absolutely rattled this game. Absolutely rattled. Wow. Port up by 36 points. Now, Lay's got the ball inside 50 again for the Power. Georgiani's easy over Borlays. He's going to destroy Borlays. This is too easy for Port Adelaide. This is a matchup I want if I was Josh Carr. He's got the jump, the run and the jump, athleticism over Borlays. He's going to destroy him. Posterize, you take a slow-mo photo, you'll see a specky Georgiani's over Borlays. We played only 9 minutes of Port's where he got 3 goals. Giuliano's 50 minutes on the boundary. He can't kick straight. He's a 50-50, but I'll probably kick this. 50 minutes out near the boundary. You say 9 times out of 10 he'll miss this. And he missed again. That's one thing I'm almost certain to happen. Georgiades missing. But he can't kick Georgiades. He's kicked what? I think his goal kicking ratio is 50% this year. Like similar, slightly better than Lockley Murphy when he played for the Crows back in the day. So, Cumming plays on quickly. Good mark by Zach Taylor. So the wing has to play on quickly for the Crows. Walker. Sweet. Oh, Wells high over the neck. Should have been free kick to Adelaide. It is free kick to Taylor Walker. They need to kick this to the Crows to have any slight chance. Walker, 40 minutes on the boundary, hasn't contributed on the scoreboard for the Crows yet. He's been so quiet in this game, Walker. Just my opinion. I just don't still think the free tools for Adelaide works. I mean, they underperformed in the finals last year. Riley, Phil, Walker, and Foley. I just don't think the free tools work. You need, in today's football, it's all about pressure forward, locking the ball inside 50, forward pressure, and having an extra toll when the ball hits the ground. The opposition's going to run out easily because Adelaide's got more tolls. So Walker from 45 minutes out on the 45-degree angle, he has missed. When he needs someone to step up, he misses. Kick out. Put Adelaide's got the ball. Lockley Jones. Adelaide's first behind for the game. Adelaide hasn't kicked the goal for 27 minutes. As I said in the first half, Adelaide didn't look like scoring, just relied on some transition mistakes from Port. And free kick to Adelaide, I believe. Centre wing free kick to the Crows. That's Isaac Cumming. Gives it to Dawson. 80 metres out from goal. They need goals quickly, the Crows. Poor kick from Dawson, who normally is a good kicker, and the ball's gone out. So many players, Crows I can see on the screen. I haven't seen them contribute much. Neil Bullen, Nan Kerbis, Curtin, Saligo. A lot of 3/4 of the Crows players so quiet. You can use the word insipid instead of swearing. That's a good word to use. Because to be honest, that's what the performance of they are. So, jacks the meat on the ground. Because they bounce up 60 minutes from goal. McAndrew tries to slap it. Keys, Saligo, they're just second to the ball. Peeting, he's been quiet. And then just tackles high onto Richard's head. I mean, you haven't contributed much in the game, and then you just give a clumsy free kick. Now loose player, Ollie Wines, a former Bradley Mets, plays on quickly, the Butters on the wing, too fast, kicks it, 3-on-1. Wall has to help out Borlays against Julius, and now Whitlock, open goal square. Thatcher, no, not Thatcher, what's his name? Durden! Wow, misses. What, just slingshotting easily, no transition defense from the Crows. Lack of pressure, lack of defensive accountability by the Crows. 11.5 minutes. I can't see the Crows scoring a goal here. Their movement is just slow, static, frozen. Crows are choking under this pressure. Philfoot marks a mark. Now kicks it centre forward. Aaliyah marks in front of Walker. He plays on quickly, almost got tackled by Aaliyah. Didn't look lucky. And he just bombs it. 1-1 goal scorer. Keys has a bad kick by Walker. There was loose players centre. I can see Michelle and his other teammate putting his hand up. Walker just played on a blaze. Hey Matt, how are you going? Yeah, that was a good comment. Yeah, I was talking about the what was it again? So many comments nowadays. 40 to 20, 76. Port are controlling play. Ali don't kick two behinds this quarter. I can't. They don't look like scoring a goal. The Crows. And Logan Evans. Yeah, Horn Francis tries to take on a couple of Crows players, got rid of it. Jones is on. Jacob Ware has been sat on by the keys. 55 metres out. Cheers, Matt. How are you, buddy? Yeah. Phil Thorpe against Vicentini. Michele, Horn Francis too easy. Ali hasn't scored for half an hour. Cumming, Keane, gave that undisciplined free kick. Advantage Adelaide. Free kick to Dawson. 90 metres out from the Crows' goal. Dawson kicks inside 50. Fogarty. Oh, good sport from a Zert Batchard. I went live. Was that Josh Lai? $50 metres out on Adelaide's full line. They need quick goals badly. I can't see the Crows winning this game. Michele? No. Gone out. 40 metres out in the Crows forward line. If you're enjoying this stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All subscribers will be much appreciated. So, boundary throw. That's right, Callum. Might as well, you should. I haven't seen the Crows kick a goal for half an hour of field play. They don't look like scoring this third quarter. Michele gets tackled against Lockley Jones. Ooh, almost holding the ball. 3 minutes out in the Crows forward line. Phil Thorpe, Zert Thatcher wins it. Vicentini, Dawson. As soon as he gets the ball, gets tackled hard by Mead. Barry, was that head high tackle? Ooh, no. 3 meters out, Crows forward line. Yeah, I wish, mate, but unlikely. Callum. Holding Port Adelaide, Adelaide finally locked the ball inside 50 and then give a city free kick to Phil from holding on to Vicentini. The Crows look absolutely rattled in this game. Liar got the ball defensive 50 for the Power. Liar kicks it down the line. Nan Curvis been so quiet for the Crows. It's probably what his third, fourth disposal. I haven't seen much of him. Kicks it back, almost risky to Worrell. Switches it to Borlase. Borlase defensive forward, walked off the line. Kicks it. Pumps it wide. Good mark from Peating. Very quiet. Does a shimmy. Center wing. Kicks it around Evans. Now, Fogarty takes a contested mark. Good mark from Darcy Fogarty. They need to kick this to have a little slight chance of winning this game. Normally Fogarty averages 8-9 disposals a game. At half time he already had 9 disposals, which is a high for Fogarty's average. So he needs to kick this from I don't know, 45 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Normally he kicks this, but because I said it, I jinxed him. It's hard kick. 48 metres out is a hard kick. He has to kick this 48 metres to give the Crows any hope. Fogarty for 48, 48. Wow, he's kicked it. This guy just doesn't miss. This guy's just too good with his kicking, elite kicking. Me? I did tell Callum, he did use it only once. I did tell him to stop using that, not to use the F word. So he said, yeah, he wasn't. But wow, Port Adelaide up by 5 goals. Adelaide's first goal since early in the second. Centre clearance. This is Port's strength. Horn Fries, is he going to win it? They socket it forward. Hawker Khan handles it to Shelley. Barry gives it. Oh, terrible. Barry choked under pressure. Now Port going up forward 50. And over everyone's hand. Durden. Nankervis. Durden should kick this. Kicked. It's over. Goal to Port. Game over. Game over. Crows take half an hour to kick 1 goal. Port took 10 seconds. Destroyed the Crows in the centre clearance. As I say, I'm sounding like a broken record. Can't win a centre clearance, the Crows. 4 goals in this game for Corey Durden. 4 goals. Absolutely destroying the Crows in the centre clearance. You can't win the centre clearance in big games and finals. You're not going to win finals. And we saw that last year with the Crows. Centre clearance, Port Adelaide 13, Port Adelaide to 9. Port Adelaide plus 9 in centre clearance, absolutely torching the Crows in the middle. So basically, every time the ball starts in the centre, the ball's going to be in the Crows' defence because they're losing centre clearance plus 9 Port Adelaide's way. Plus 9 centre clearance. The Crows are asking for Port to check it, but they're not checking it. Looks like Nankervis is asking for the check of his touch. They're checking Nankervis' touch. Ooh! I think that's touch. But Ports are still destroying the Crows in the centre clearance. Crows are very fortunate that touched Nankervis' finger. Wow. But Port are still destroying Adelaide. What's that? 11-9? Crows got issues in the centre clearance. It's at 11-11, 77. So behind, Port Adelaide up by 31 points. 11-11, 77, Adelaide 7-4, 46. 11-11, 67, Adelaide 7-4, 46. Oh, what a smutter over Laird. Just give the ball away, the Crows. And then McElwain jumps over, Lucky went over and Whitlock's head for behind. Oh, the Crows, they're just, I don't know, they look overruled and rattled. I can't believe, I haven't seen the Crows play this bad for ages. Rashu saying they're having a night off. Totally night off. Curtin on the wing against Berger. He couldn't out-body on Berger. Normally he takes those marks down, Curtin. What is going on with the Crows today? Big game, big pressure. And this is Port's grand final this year, and the Crows have got no odds against Port in a big game. 67. It's 77, buddy. Or 78 now, Port are on. What are you talking about? Crows only scored 67 points for the game. So Curtin gives it Rochelle. Holker Card, that was a hospital handball from Rochelle. Laird. Throwing the ball, incorrect disposal. This pressure, Port's pressure is absolutely hammering Adelaide. They're just all over Adelaide. Jay Berry. You got Georgiades, might as well go long to him. And Bamber gets back Laney. Cook, I haven't seen Cook much today. He's probably had about 5%. Nankervis. Ooh, runs backwards, sideways. Walker hasn't contributed a goal yet. Gets the booze. Kicks it. Centre wing the Keys. Let's hold an old free kick to Adelaide. Jacob Ware was holding Keys. So centre wing. Keys is going to go correctly. He has to. You got Fogarty or whoever up forward. 5 foot long. Fogarty's got Sweet next to him. Fogarty picks the ball up. Neil Bullen jumps the ball. He's stupid. What did Neil Bullen do? He's made some costly mistakes in this game, Neil Bullen. And Walker's got the ball from 80 out. Needs to hurry up inside 50 to get it 1-on-1 for the Crows. Goes backwards. Port will take that, and then Port can flood, and Adelaide goes backwards. Dan Curtin from 80 out. Kicks it deep inside 40. 3-0-1, 4-1. Oh, Port, that was a terrible kick. I wasn't sure why Walker went backwards when the Crows had the numbers up forward, and Port were able to flood back and get 5 players extra behind the ball. Centre wing. Free kick to Port. Joe Barry. Poor free kick given by Keane. Lucky. I mean, not lucky. City free to give, I should say. Joe Barry. Centre wing. Why is my coverage just frozen? Sorry, I can't give any. My KO has paused again. Come on. Looks like Butters got the ball. Not sure what happened. He played on behind the line. Is that out? And he just gets a 50-meter penalty. Wow. Butters walked off the line, dropped the ball, and then Laird was gave a 50-meter penalty. Wow. Very fortunate to get the 50-meter penalty. Wow. Just to seal the game, Zed Butters. To seal and win the game, destroy the Crows season. For 35, almost directly in front, she kicked this. Zed Butters to win it and destroy the Crows in this game. Zed Butters has drilled a post. He drilled a post. Should have kicked that. 11-13-79. Umpire said play on when he played on, and then he gave 50 metres. I was just looking at the hands of the umpire. Oh, Bert Jones has his hand on Key's back, but Lear took the mark. Oh, lucky. Getting the 1% of decisions I thought. They're a better team in this game. They're doing way better than the Crows, but Ball Ace dropped an easy uncontested mark. Jackson made from the boundary. Big good mark in front of Curtin. Oh my lord. Oh no, he dropped it. Umpires gave it. How does Dan Curtin, 197 centimetre against Jace Burgood, 180 centimetre, lose 1-1 in the air? You've got to question that defending. Oh my lord. The Crows are absolutely rattled. 10 minutes direct in front. Game over. Port's won. Burgood, 10 minutes direct in front. Bang. How does Dan Curtin, 197 centimetre, lose in the air against Jace Burgood, who's only 180 centimetres, 17 centimetre height difference? Game over. Crows are shell shocked. Wow. And Ball Ace start by dropping the easy uncontested mark to Mead cross it to. How does Burgood mark at 1-1 in the goal square against Dan Curtin? 180 to 197 centimetre height difference. How? Well, just watching this game, I don't expect the Crows to do too much in finals. Because I've been doing lots of, Matthew, because I've been doing about 5 or 6 live watch-alongs, I just don't have the energy or the time now to do the shorts. Yeah, just been doing lots of watch-alongs. But wow, Crows down by 49. This 39, absolutely embarrassing performance by the Crows. Another set of sweet. You can't play like this in finals if you keep on getting destroyed in the centre clearance. And everyone knew going into this season, Adelaide's Achilles heel is their midfield centre clearance. Absolutely getting destroyed. Look at this centre clearance. Port 33, Adelaide 16, plus 17. Absolutely destroying them. Hawker Khan, butt ball competing. Fogarty picks the ball up. Not sure where he handled it. Zed Butters gets the ball. Zach Taylor gets oh, was that high by Burgoyne? Fortunately. Bounce up. Yeah, it was high by Burgoyne. Rashu says, look at this tackle. I thought it was high looking at the replay. So, Shelley, tackle after he got rid of the ball. Oh, the Crows player marked it, 30 direct in front and getting tackled after he marked it. The game is over, but Zach Taylor's marked at 40 metres direct in front. I guess I've got to sing the Port Adelaide song, unfortunately. It's going to be hard for me to sing it, but I always do it when the team wins, unfortunately. Second kick for Zach Taylor, very quiet. Crows, they've got half a dozen players that haven't contributed in this game. Like, you look at the disposals, you know, Lopper, Cook with 4, Rochelle with 5, Zach Taylor with 5, Nan Curves with 6 disposals, Dan Curtin with 7, Isaac Cumming with 8, Rankin with 8, Saligo with 8, Ben Keys is 9, Max McLean 9 disposals. Wow, so many Crows players are absolutely struggling. Oh yeah, Zach Taylor kicked the goal for the Crows. So a lot of players of the Crows not even touching the. So the Crows must have they like the last 3 weeks they beat the top 8 sides all, and then they thought, oh yeah, this would be a cakewalk in the showdown, and then absolutely getting touched up by Port. It's too good to power. Oh, thank you. We've got a couple of subs. Appreciate that, everyone. Thank you for subbing to my channel. So, Port Adelaide 12 goals fitting 85. The Crows 8-4-52. Adelaide down by 33 with 2 minutes 26. Port just needs to lock up the next 2 minutes. So there you go. Oh, the Crows got the clearance. But then the Sligo handles to Dawson, who was hot. So they're not going to win the clearance. Now, Port, they just win the clearance after clearance. So Zach Butters gets the clearance. Upside is at 50. Barnett! Mark for Barnett. The Crows win the clearance, so they give it straight to Zed Butters. So Xavier Barnett from 50 out. Ooh. Just look at the replay. He jumped the ball and let hit it without hitting him. "100% agree, Matthew. They will not win the grand final." Freo or Sydney? Barnett's missed it. But I think Hawthorn's a smoking. If Hawthorn can this game's gonna be a blowout. Port's way. So many Port kicking by Port. They should be on 100 points already for the kick out. Oh, look at that. Crow's under pressure for the kick out. It's just done a bad mistake. Now, Cumming handles over his head. Keane tries to take on Holker Khan to Barry. Handles it to guys backwards. Laird tries to switch it. Cook just marked it. Now they're trying to play on quickly now. Nankervis. Now the Crows are trying to play with intent. A poor kick from Nankervis. Fogarty 5 minutes on his own. Nankervis misses him completely. Free kick to Port Lasso. That's a terrible kick from Nankervis. How can you not hit a target? The Crows are absolute rattle. Can't wait to see them play finals again. They'll get smashed again like Hawthorn and Collingwood's game last year. Uncompetitive. Like I didn't buy tickets to go to this game last year. Like I didn't spend $120 on these games to watch Adelaide lose all 4 quarters. Keane drops the ball, can't even pick up the ball. Wow. 40 seconds left. Put Adelaide. 8-4-52 Adelaide. Put Adelaide 12-3-85. Port 25 scoring shots. Adelaide only 12. Absolutely. It's 20 minutes out in the Crows forward line. Crows got no chance of winning this game. If Port can get this goal here, can they get it? 33 seconds. Burgoyne dropped it. Not sure how he got rid of it. William Drew, too big, picks it up. Joe Barry tries to take a dummy. Now, Georgiades does a spin move, too fast and nimble for ball aids. Kicks it over Burgoyne's head. Saligo, haven't seen him touch the ball. He's only had 10 disposals. Handballs it to Peating, hasn't got much of disposal. Goes backwards. Crows under so much pressure. Nankervis runs around 2 players. But his last kick, he missed Fogarty from 5 minutes out. Now, Philthorpe. Took a contested one. There's only 3 seconds left. That's it. 3/4 time. Court will win this game. Oh, sorry. I should take out that. So it's 3/4 time where 1. Crows don't look like scoring. 12 scoring shots. To Port Adelaide 20. So it's 3/4 time. Port Adelaide to 26 scoring shots. Adelaide 12. They're doubling their scoring shots. Wow. If Sydney and Freo can get top 2, home final, home preliminary, that's an Achilles heel for Hawthorn or Geelong. They had to go through West Australia and Freo or Sydney in SCG to win the flag, to win the preliminary final, make the grand final. So that's an Achilles heel for Hawthorn. Had to travel away. I mean, they won't be playing again against Adelaide like last year when they absolutely destroyed them in the semi-final. Just look at the stats. The goal kickers for the Power. Corey Dern has 3, 2 to Georgiades and Burgoyne plus Barry respectively, and singles to Mitch Sardou and Horn Francis. The lean ball getters for the Power are 30 to Butters, 20 to Horn Francis, 16 to Wines, 13 to Georgiades, and 13 to Joe Barry. For the Crows, 4 goals for Fogarty, singles to Philfoot, Taylor, Rochelle, Neil Bullen. The highest ball gains for the Crows are 19 to Dawson, 17 to Worrell, 16 to Laird and Hawke and Khan respectively, and 15 to Berry. So that's the that's the 3/4 time stats, and I'll come back and join everyone in just over 4 minutes time. G'day everyone. One more corner of the showdown. I thought it would be an exciting, but I'm expecting Port to easily win this game. Absolutely destroying the Crows. And at the end of the day, it starts in the middle. Port Adelaide, absolute magnificent in the centre clearance. And Crows got no answer. It's just history repeating itself. when Hawthorn destroyed the Crows 8-0 in the first week of or second week of finals and semi-finals. Hawthorn 8, Adelaide nothing, and Hawthorn leading 20-0 in the first quarter. I'm just regurgitating what I've been saying for the last few years. It's just Santa Cruz Port Adelaide 14-4 plus 10. They need to win the Santa Clarence, the Crows. Rankin's in the center now. Gets tackled hard by Sweet. Good tackles. Nan Curvis. Campbell's and McAndrew. Crows down by 6 goals. They need 6 goals to win this game. Center wing. Richards kicks it out. Lasso looks like a free kick to Adelaide. You'll get that, Callum. Adelaide needs to just take the game on. Risk football. They've got to lose the way they're playing. Rankin kicks it centre forward. Oh, wow. Too easy. Sweet over McAndrew. Hawks up. John Sweet, the former North Adelaide Western Bulldogs player, kicks it. 2-on-1, and Vincent competes pretty well. The ball's Georgiades soccers it. Oh, goes straight to his teammate. Just perfect. Look at that. Mark from Jason Horne-Francis, 40 out on a 45-degree angle. Hey guys, let's be positive, guys. Let's not you can give your opinion, but yeah, we can have the banter, but let's all be nice to each other, guys. Yeah. Wow, Horne-Francis. 45 minutes out, kicks this, and this game is over. First minute and a half, Port just got all asses. And I wouldn't be shocked if Horne-Francis kicks this. Port's just playing gold today. Horne-Francis, 45 minutes out, he has kicked the behind. Oh, Crows got away with that. Now, can the Crows, they've got to just kick in the corridor from the kick out. They've got to just go. Rochelli's got the ball. The defensive wing kicks at centre wing. Oh, too easy. And Logan Evans pushes Keys pretty easily. Logan Evans pumps inside 50. I heard the whistle. Holdings to someone. Okay, Adelaide's free. Moral. Adelaide's going, wow, from defensive 50 to defensive 20. Not taking the game on. Key now tries to go in the corridor to Dawson. They have to anyway. They're going to lose anyway. Then keep trying. Horne-Francis 50 minutes on the run, directly in front. He's king. Oh my god. Oh, I have to look for the Port song. Goal to the power. The nail is in the coffin. Nail is in the coffin. 13-14-92 should be. They think Horne-Francis didn't celebrate. He thought he hit the post, but the umpire gave it. Ooh. The commentator saying hit the padding, but they're not. Are they reviewing it? Oh, they're doing a score review. Okay, it's spike, so it hit the post. They are reviewing it. Alright, behind to Port. What's the score now? 87 are on. What's going on? 12-15, 87. Get a Layla shock, bro. Come on, why? Oh, Light takes a mark. Port's got all the answers, bro. Everyone. Port's playing the game. Wow, they're on fire. Last week I did the game against them in Collingwood, and yeah, they had no answer for Collingwood. They just looked bad last week. But they came to play today, Port. Well done to Port. I don't know how I'm going to sing the Port song. Taylor handles on the centre wing. Neil Bullen been very inefficient today. Fogarty gets tackled hard from behind, dropped it. That's good tackle. What pressure for Port. Never seen them apply this pressure since ages. Wow. Aliyah, 35 points to lead, Power lead by. Should win this game. What's that mark by Taylor? No, they didn't give it. Ooh. William Drew, Cook, handles it backwards on Luke Nankervis. I was about to say Toby, but it's a Richmond Nankervis. Taylor's had to grab the ball with touch. Oh, he loses the ball easily. Richards. Port's just winning all the ground ball, gets clearances. Now, dive from Zach Taylor, dump kicks it, and straight to a power player. Where the Giant just pumps it, dump kick. Oh, chaos ball. Vicentini, no, led. Handles it backwards to Max Michaelini. Dump kicks it to the centre wing. Pack of players. Oh, through. Port's got numbers back. Out on the full. Port just need to waste time. There's only 15.5 minutes left. Adelaide needs 6 goals in 15.5 minutes. They ain't going to achieve that, unfortunately. For me. Oh yeah, I've got to take out the Port thing. Apologise. No answers by the Crows and that. Rank in the corridor. Poor kick. Now, 3-on-1, Port's got the advantage. Durden. Ooh, he dived on it, Corey Durden. No. Port's trying to take the heat. I understand. Stop the game. Stop the flow. And McAndrew, Vicentini, Rankin. Tackle while not holding the ball. Barry's been so quiet today. Zach Buzz destroying another disposal. I need to work out how much Brownlee votes. McAlane to Neil Bullen. Keane handles it. Dan Curtin kicks it to a player. Walker, centre wing. Walker goes in the corridor in the centre. Taylor, too short. Stopped by Cook, World Cup style. Oh, Richelli marks on 50 metres on the run. Pass it to the player in the lead. Field flip against Leah. There's 40.5 minutes left. He'll be kicking from 40 metres out. Next to the boundary, he'll be going for a right foot snap. Field flip. So he had 9 disposal. Very, very dirty day today. Needs to kick this to give him any hope. Looks like he's missed. He's missed. He's kicked it. He's missed. He's missed. Didn't make the distance. Oh. Holding free kick the Port. Couldn't kick it behind Adelaide. Wow. Oh, Ben Keith's free kick. 10 metres. Left footer. He should snap this on his left foot and go. He's kicked it. Now they're going to review if it hits the post. He's going there. He's going to re-kick it again. What's going on? Are they reviewing before? Went to Ben Keys? Oh, what's going on? Crows kicking the goal. There's a minor pulse for the Crows. Marginal pulse. I don't know what's going on. I think Keys has got the goal. Who got to hit the post before he went to Keys? Who knows what's going on? Should they give it behind to Adelaide? Should have hit the post before. Well, they hit the post before touch. Keys to the free. McAndrew with Butters. Another clearance to the power. Ollie Wines inside 50. Just destroying the cross in the centre clearance. I sound like a broken record. Here we go, Giorgiani. Giorgiani has killed again. It's over. The Crows lose another centre clearance after. I sound like a broken record. I feel like I'm repeating the same thing over and 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 over. destroying the Crows. 10 seconds from the centre bounce. Bang! Crows power win the centre clearance. I just feel like I might as well just put myself on record and just say the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Same thing. Different time. Same thing, first quarter, second quarter. Another centre clearance on the Port. 15 to 5, Port Adelaide plus 10 centre clearance. Absolutely destroying them. We'll look for the stats. Hawthorn versus Adelaide in 2026 final. 25 final. Absolutely destroying the Crows. Sorry, Lockley Shajar. I think we're gonna lose support. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose. Getting absolutely torched in getting torched in the center. I'm just so last year Hawthorn, they were smashing Adelaide 8-0 in the finals, but looking at the final stats, it was Hawthorn 14 to 10 Adelaide in centre clearance. But they were only +4, but Hawthorn dominated 8-1, I remembered. So I guess in the last quarter, didn't really matter because the game was already over. Maybe Crows won centre clearance. So yeah, Port were too good. Congratulations to Port, and unfortunately I have to sing their song. I can't break I always sing the team's song. If it means I have to sing Port's song, that still hurt my heart. As a disappointed Crows sport, just this game has been totally Port were too good. What Josh Carr outsmarted Matthew Nicks easily. Free kick to Port. Butters just loose all day. He's probably got. Let's look at the stats, ladies and gentlemen. And then easy mark by Vicentini over Worrell. Wow, what an indictment on the Crows. The game. It seemed like the Crows just woke up and said we've got this game. This is Zach Butters, 36 disposal, and you still let him loose all day. I mean, why don't you put a tag on him? Butters, here, you can go have 36 disposals. Just go for it and have it, mate. Wow. Vicentini, Philful punching from behind. Well, the Crows' top 4 hopes is gone now. I don't think they can make top 4 now after losing this game. It's going to be a tough game against West Coast Eagles on Friday night next week, the Crows. I'll be doing that game on YouTube next week. So, yeah, Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, feel free to join me on a Friday night. There's 2 games concurrently. Crows and West Coast and someone else. I don't know who's playing. I can't remember, was it Sydney and someone? Crows go in the corridor. I mean, the game's already over. They're trying to take the game on. But the Crows are going kamikaze into the corridor. The Crows ran over the line. 50-metre penalty to Port. 40 directly in front. They've just lost their head. They're making so much silly, undisciplined errors. Wow. This is not in the final yet. Wait until finals happen in 8, 9, 10 weeks' time. We know the history of Adelaide in the finals last year. 2 games, 8 quarters, lost all 8 quarters. Centre clearance is a telling stat on Adelaide. Wow. Stoppage clearance, Port Adelaide 23, Adelaide 13, plus 10. Centre clearance, Port Adelaide 15, Adelaide 5, plus 10. Clearances, what an indictment. 38 to 13, 38 to 18, plus 20. How did Mead miss 20 directly in front? 13-16. If they kick 20 goals, 8, they'll be win by 70 points. It feels like a 60-point flogging. Just Port Adelaide's poor kicking has not made Adelaide lose by a lot. Port's still up by, what's my maths? 58 take 94, 60 take 36 points. Hey Callum, I wish I could agree with you, but we're not, unfortunately. Kicks it. Neil Bull marked an easy mark in the goal square, then got pushed by Horn Francis. Should be a 50-metre. He marked it 5 metres, so got pushed. What? Neil Boyle marking the goal square and Port Adelaide's got the free kick. Wow. What happened? I got to see the read. Fogarty's block on the ball. Boundary 50 metres out. Philfoot grabs the ball, gives it to Jake Saligo. Darcy Byrne-Jones. Keys kept it in. No, he didn't. He threw it. No. 10 minutes left. No. Okay. Was that holding on? Play on? Hits Vache's feet and it's gone out. 40 metres in the gross ball line. So, Vicente against Philfoot. Now, 40 metres out in the gross ball line, just another boundary throw. Thanks, Callum. I wish I could watch the F1 qualifying. Well, watch that. Walker hasn't contributed a goal yet on the scoreboard. Philfoot against Vicentini. Hits it straight to Saligo. Gone out. I'm intrigued to look at the stats. The Crows, Cook has 7. Josh Vache has 7. Zach Taylor 8. Dan Curtin 9. Isaac Cumming 11. Keys 11. McElhaney 11. Rankin 11. Walker 11 disposals. Ball ace 12. They're the ball getters that's had the least amount of balls, and they've only got one player above 20. Dawson 22 and 19. But if you look at the Port Adelaide player stats, Zed Butters with 36. Horn Francis 23, they're 2 key playmakers, and Ollie Wise, they're big 3, 19 disposals. So their midfielders are dominating the ball for Port Adelaide. Well done, Port Adelaide, congrats. What a game. Finals atmosphere, they absolutely destroyed. Horn Francis gets taken high by Keys, free kick to Port. 9 minutes 19. Callum, that's if we can make finals. You guys didn't have an account. Oh, you mean them lay? I wasn't sure. I'm just trying to read the comments. Wow. 37. And I was listening to Mark Pickler saying Ali should win easily. I think he said about 30 points. Or was it Stephen Rowe? Was it Rowe? I can't remember. Was it Rowe or Bickley or both? I can't remember. Yeah. Thanks, Marcus. Really appreciate your positive comments. I'm shell-shocked, to be honest. Well done, Paul. I'm just dumbfounded. How? They're absolutely destroying the Crows. I did not expect this. I thought, yeah, the Crows should win by 10, 20 points. Power up by 37 points with 8 minutes left. You can hear the power chart. And the hardest thing is, I've got to sing the Port Adelaide song. That's the hardest thing. Matthew, I'll listen if you speak English. Who's Matthew? Dan Curtin gets on the wing. Oh, Shelley? No, yes, no. Kicks it. Oh, there's downfield, I think. Free kick to, what's his name? Peeling. 52 metres out. He kicks it out wide. What's Laird doing in the forward line? That's too far from defence. Poor kick from Laird. Couldn't hit a target from 20 metres out. Berry has dump kick inside 50 now. That's Sam Berry. That was a poor kick from Laird. Couldn't hit a target from 20 out. If he hit that, and Berry would be going for a shot. Wow. I have to, mate. I don't want to. My heart's going to explode singing the Port song as a Crows fan. It's going to hurt. Sorry, Callum, I have to. I don't have to pretend that I sing with Tash. This is going to be the... Oh, I know we got the power to win. Oh my gosh. This is the bit I'm more concerned. Singing their song. I thought I'd get a perfect round these tips. So I had every game, all 4 games right, and then I got the Crows wrong. Gosh. And I was talking to my mate, I said, Port might have a chance. And game responsible, $4 for the win. And Walker kicks it to Peating, kicks it left foot. So they go Ducks, Kai, Walker. But Walker, 3 minutes out. It should have been if they played well. But yeah, Callum, not a good day for us. $37 points. Walker hasn't kicked a goal tonight. From 45 out, Walker has missed. He's missed when they needed the goal badly, the former captain. You can hear the Powell giving the Bronx cheers. Fair enough. The banter. Port 13-69 for Adelaide 9-5-59. Put up by 35. Look at that. Port had 29 scoring shots. 13 out 16 is 29. Adelaide 9-5. That's only 14 scoring shots. So Port doubled the scoring shots. Wow, wee. And Joe Bridges marked the defensive wing for the Power. I am bamboozled. I did not know. Wow, I'm shell shocked. I could not believe this. I am so stunned. Yeah, as I was saying, Marcus, I've been saying, as a Crows player, I still don't think the free tolls work. I still don't think. I mean, Phil Fogarty and Walker, I just don't. I think we're too top heavy. Like in today's modern football, time in forward half is gold, and if the ball hits the ground, you have your small defensive forwards. But Geelong, they play a lot of small forwards, like your Manham, your Close, Atkins. Not Rory, Albert Atkins, whatever the Geelong one. Yeah, they play like 3 or 4 small forwards, and because if the ball hits the ground, they can lock the ball in. And unfortunately, by playing too many tolls at Adelaide, as soon as the ball hits the ground, the opposition can run out from defense and counter. Matthew. Well, based on this form, yes, the Power are way better than the Crows. And Jordan Sweet marks from 55 out. He's had a good game, Jordan Sweet. Alright, peoples, let's be nice to each other. Come on. We can have some banter, but let's not be too negative with each other. So Jordan Sweet from 55 out. He's going to take on McAndrew. Oh, good smart by the Crows ruckman. Good dive. I mean, they will make finals of Crows, but in terms of damage, I'm not sure. They might only come 7th now, make the wildcard round. And who knows if they can win that wildcard game, to be honest. Well, on Wednesday, I'm going to do a video on Wednesday. I'm going to go through the AFL website after, what round are we? Round 16. And after round 16, from round 17 onwards, I'm going to do my predictor for every game and see what my ladder gets each side. Will Fremantle City be in the top 2? Can the Crows make the wild? Will the Crows make it the top 6, 5th or 6th? Or will they finish in the wild card? Yeah, I'll do my video on Wednesday. So I'll have my tips out, my round 17 tips on Monday. Then on Wednesday, I'll have my on Wednesday, I'll have my ladder predictor. So it's going to be interesting. I'll make the video on Tuesday and upload for Wednesday. So, don't know where. I think Port will probably finish bottom 5. Crows maybe 7th or 8th, but the Crows have definitely blew their top 4, and I don't think they'll make top 4 now because Hawthorn and Geelong and those teams keep on winning, and Fremantle City definitely got guaranteed top 2. So, Horn Francis from 45 out. The Hornet kicks the post. 13-17. Port's totally dominated scoring shots, but they're just lucky. I mean, the Crows are fortunate that the Power didn't kick 20 goals 10. Imagine that. 30 scoring shots, 13 out of 7 is 30 scoring shots. If Port kicked 20-10, that'd be like 130-59. This is absolute blowout by the Power. And luckily for the Crows' perspective, they're only down by, well, they've got a little scoreboard, flattens them. They're only down by 36 points instead of 60 or 50 odd points. So Walker inside 50. McAndrew's playing forward and gives it to Fogarty. bananas it. I think he's kicked 5. He's probably the only Crows player I can say he's done well. He's kicked 5 goals, Darcy Fogarty. He's probably the only Crows player I can say he can lift his head higher and had a good game. He had 22 quiet passengers today, Darcy Fogarty. So he's the only one that's done well for the Crows. The rest have been so quiet. 5 goals to Darcy Fogarty in a big game. Wow-wee. Wow-wee. If you are enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All subscribers will be totally much appreciated. Fogarty, 5 goals for the Crows. He's got the most goals in this game. He's probably the only Crows player I can name that's won his position today. Everyone's been Port's got 22 winners. Adelaide's only got the 1 winner. And the whole midfield, Port, I give them the win against every Crows midfielder. Jordan Sweet wins another clearance for the hit out for the power. The Crows won a clearance. They go out forward, but Dawson hasn't used his right foot. Neil Bullen's been very quiet. It's had a dirty day today. Phil Fulton a goal scorer. Fogarty, was he taken high in the goal scorer? No. Zach Taylor's kicked his 2nd for the Crows. Too little, too late for the Crows. 2 goals in 30 seconds. In football, there's only 2 minutes at 17. In football terms, they will call this junk time that the Crows have kicked 2 goals in the last 40 seconds. I totally agree, Caleb. Yeah, we needed to win this game and we didn't. So that goes top 4, and I think that's season cadiddles. Or good night for top 4. So it'll be interesting what ladder predictor I get on Wednesday. Will the Crows make 6th or 5th, or will they get in the wildcard 7th, 8th spot, or 9th or 10th? Find out. Right, McAndrew hits it. Horn Francis. Oh, can I repeat myself? Another centre clear support. Horn Francis takes 2 bounces in the centre. To Corey Durden, the former Central District player for my club and SAFL. Gives it to Jakes Burgoyne. Sly marked, easy. Georgiades has been pretty good way good against ball ace. Just 3 goals free from Georgiades, 15 disposals. As I said, his kicking is 50-50, and he's kicked 3 goals from 6 shots, Mitch Georgiades. The scoreboard makes the game look less than what it is, but Port Adelaide... Oh, no, 96. Why have I got 1379 or 13.896? The Port up by 25 points. The game should be a lot more than that. It makes the game look close than what it actually is. So Port Adelaide 13.896. Georgiades 40 metres out. He's kicked 3-3. Georgiades miss. 13-19. Wow, 32 scoring shots for the power. Wow. Jones, Saligo. Free kick Adelaide. Wow, plucking all the free kicks now. Kicks to centre wing. Off hands, Peating. Gives it Nan Kerbis. Kicks it. The ball goes high. Phil Foot sticks out one hand. Alir dump kicks at centre wing. Nan Kerbis. Saligo handles backwards. Worrell. Lockley Jones too strong. Joe Berry gets tackled from Josh Worrell. 33 seconds left. It's going to be hard. I've got to look for the Port song. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, this is going to hurt me. As a Crows supporter, I'm going to sing the Port song. Congratulations to Port Adelaide. Tactically, Josh Carr absolutely outsmarted Matthew Nix. Centre clearance, absolutely. And the matchup, Georgiades on ball ace. Just some tactical things that Josh Carr did pretty well. That's why, Callum, one thing I'd do, I'd never gamble responsible. I never bet on Crows. I just can't trust my team. I never ever bet on them. I can't trust my own team, unfortunately. So gamble responsible. 22 seconds left. Crows won the last 3 showdowns. Port will win this one. So we'll be back in Port's. Jordan Sweet kicks it. Hit Richard's leg, did it? Or was it out? Touch. 12 seconds left. All right, I better Google the Port Adelaide Club song. I gotta get this over and done with. I have to sing their song. All right, this is gonna hurt me. This is gonna hurt me. I think my heart's gonna explode. I'm gonna sing the Port song. All right, I gotta Google this. This is gonna hurt. God, there's 2 seconds left. That's it. Game over. Congratulations to Port Adelaide. Too good for the Crows. Well done to the power. Josh Carr absolutely outsmarted, outcoached Matthew Nicks. Yeah. Wow. Port Adelaide, what a win. Alright, I better sing this song. Can't believe it. Totally outsmarted, outplayed the Crows, and congratulations to Port Adelaide. Started in the centre. They were magnificent in the centre clearances and all that. And yeah, the final score, Port Adelaide 13-19, 13 goals, 19-97. They should have kicked over 120 points, but Port kept the Crows in the game with their poor kicking, and the Crows had 11 goals, 5-71. So totally outsmarted. I think I'm keeping talking because I'm just avoiding singing the Port song. Alright, I better do it. I better do it. So alright, here it goes. This is gonna hurt my heart. Alright, get in this. Alright, I better sing this. Here we go. Here's the Port song where I found the lyrics. That's a Crows for this heart. Here we go. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Port Adelaide aggression. We are the power from Port. It's more than a sport. It's true, Port Adelaide tradition. We will never stop till we top. Well, they have stopped since 2004 when they won the flag. There's history here in the making. We've got the power to win. We will never give in till the flag is ours for the taking. Power! They haven't since done well since 2004 when they won the flag. All right, let's go. Okay, I will. Here we go. I'll do the verse again. Oh, my heart's gonna explode. One more time. We've got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Port Adelaide aggression. We are the power from Port. It's more than a sport. It's a true Port Adelaide tradition. We will never stop till we top. There's history here in the making. We've got the power to win. We will never give in till the flag is ours for the tagging. Power! I'm getting texts from my friends laughing at me, my power friends. My Port friends. I think I'm gonna have nightmares. Sorry, Port Adelaide. As a nemesis, a rival with the Crows. That was hard. But full credit to Josh Carr, brilliantly coached, outsparred, magnificent coaching from Josh Carr. That, Georgiades could have had 6 to 10 goals. He kicked 3 goals, 4. Just Port Adelaide just came firing and just more aggression, more passion, just better around the ground and just more into it. So let's have a look at the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Ned, I am dead. I can't believe it. I did not expect this performance, but full credit to the Power. They won the 1%ers, but the one stat which I'll go later, they absolutely destroyed the Crows in centre clearance. Plus 10, Port Adelaide 16, Adelaide 6. Stoppage clearance, Port Adelaide 26, Adelaide 16, plus 10. Clearances, 42-22. This was just deja vu when Hawthorn in the semi-final, second semi-final, when they were 8-0 in the first quarter in centre clearances. Yeah. As I've been saying, our midfield, I just don't have confidence, especially in finals, in centre clearance. And yeah, like last year against the Hawks, where they absolutely destroyed us in the centre clearance. But well done to the Port. All right, let's look at the player stats for the two respective sides, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start with Port, the goal kickers or the home side. Georgiades could have had a bigger bag. He kicked 3 goals, 4. Could have had 7 or 8. He was awesome against Port Lace, unfortunately, as a Crows supporter. Then Corey Dern had 3 goals. Played for my club, local club, Central District. Then Jace Bergwijn had 2, as well as Joe Berry. Singles 2, Sado, Horn, Francis with 29 disposals. Him and Zed Butters were the best on ground. Xavier Bummer had 1. The new ball getters for the Power were 37 to Zed Butters, 29 to Horn Francis, including the goal. Ollie Wines had 19. So you add Butters and Horn Francis, that was a combined 66 disposals between two players. And if there's like 360 odd possession in the game, they had 1/5, 60 out of 360. That's 1/6. So basically, they had what? What's 60 in percentage wise? 1/6. You're looking at 16%. So two players had 16%. All right, going back, Ollie Wines had 19, Joe Richards with 18, Georgie Ellis had 16 with 3 goals 4. Could have kicked 6 or 7. William Drew, hard inside mid, had 14. Burn Jones had 14. Josh Lay, Logan Evans, Joe Berry, 13 disposals respectively. Jack Whitlock, I was about to say twin brother of Matt Atnell, but it's Jack Whitlock with 12, as well as Jackson Mead, Jace Burgoyne, Alia Lear all had 12 disposals. Lockley Jones had 11. Jacob Ware had 9. Corey Dern had 8 disposals, including 3 goals. Xavier Bummer had 8, including a goal. 7 to Zert Thatcher, the defender. Vincent T had 5, and Zardo had 1, including a goal. So they're the disposal and ball getters for the Power. Now let's look at the stats for the Adelaide Football Club. Goal kickers. Wow, he was a shining light for the Crows. Darcy Fogarty had 5 goals. And Eddie, when I said he'll kick these goals, he did kick those goals. I backed Fogarty's elite kicking. So, thank you. I've got another sub. Thank you. Appreciate everyone for subbing to my channel. And yeah, if there are new people listening to this, yeah, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy it and future videos. All right. The next best goal kick for the Crows, 2 to Zach Taylor. Then all singles to Philful, Rochelle, Neil Bullen, Keys. So their forward didn't kick much goals, but just look at the game. You can't really blame the forwards. When the ball was majority of the time in the Power's forward line, what can you do when you're forward when the centre clearance of Port Adelaide 15 to 5? So basically the Crows were starting to put in defence. All right. They're the goal kicks for the Crows. Let's look at the ball getters. Like I said, the first 2 top ball getters for the Power, Horn Francis and Butters, had 67 combined. Adelaide, their best 2 ball getters with 24 to Dawson, 21 to Worrell. That's only 45 possessions combined. Then Hull Khan had 20. Then Rory led 19. That means the Crows are under pressure. If you exclude Dawson, Worrell second, Hull Khan third, and fourth led for the Crows. They're all defenders. That means the ball was spent majority of the time in Adelaide's defence. Then Sam Berry had 18, quiet day. Saligo had 17. Neil Bullen had 17 with a goal. It was pretty quiet today, I thought, Neil Bullen. Keane had 17. Fogarty had 16 and 5 goals. He was good. Normally Fogarty in the last month was averaging 8 to 9 disposals, but had 16, including 5 goals. Cheers. Port King. Port should have had, even Port kicked 20 goals, 10, 1, say 130. They were, it's for me watching, it was like a 50 point, it should have been a 50 point win for Port. They just couldn't kick straight. Then Pitting had 15 disposals, Luke Nankervis had 14, Walker had 13, including 2 behinds, Philful had 13, including the goal, Lockley McAndrew had 13, 12 to Rankin and Borlace respectively, 11 to Max Michaelini, also to Keys and Isaac Cumming, they all had 11 disposals, Zach Taylor had 10, Dan Curtin had 10, pretty quiet today. Rochelle only 9 disposals. Brandon Cook, who won the last game, only had 7 disposals. Wow. You can just see Port dominated more possession, and wow, congratulations to Power. They were just awesome. Unfortunately, I'll have to say that as a Crows supporter. The Power winning by 26 points. Alright, let's look at the stats. The Crows had more disposals, but that's not the true story of the game. Plus 27 for Adelaide, 333 to 306 disposals. Kicks, Port had 22 more kicks, 220 to 198. Handballs, Adelaide under pressure, plus 49, 135 to 86. Inside 50, Port Adelaide plus 7, 52 to 45. Disposal efficiency, Adelaide 70%, Port Adelaide 65, plus 5% Adelaide. Efficiency inside 50, look at that. Port Adelaide 68%, Adelaide 42. Port Adelaide plus 26% efficiency inside 50. Free kicks, Adelaide plus 1, 21 to 20. But yeah, that efficiency inside 50. Port Adelaide plus, wow, plus 26%. I've never hardly seen that big difference unless it's a victory. So yeah, the scoreboard flattened Adelaide, to be honest. Stoppages. Now look at these stats. These are the ones that matters for the stoppages. Hit outs. Port Adelaide plus 18, 48 to 30. I thought Jordan Sweet dominated against Lockley McAndrew. Clearances, Port Adelaide plus 20, 42-22. Wow, you had like Ollie Wines, Zach Butters, and Horn Francis dominate against Adelaide's midfield trio of Barry, Dawson, Sligo. Center clearance, Port Adelaide plus 10, 16-6. Wow, way. Yep, probably. Hopefully you didn't do that in your multi, Netty. I hope you didn't. Who knows? Lucky, I was thinking of putting the Crows in my multi, but then I always said I'm not allowed to put touch Crows at all in bets. They just frustrate me my team, so I don't bet on them. Gamble responsible, everyone. Center clearance. Oh yeah, I already said today. Plus 10, Port Adelaide 16-6. Stoppage clearances. 26-16. Adelaide plus 10. Contested possession, Port Adelaide plus 5. 134-129. Uncontested possession, Adelaide plus 17. 182-165. Turnovers, you want to be negative? Adelaide plus 2 or Port Adelaide plus, or Port Adelaide minus 2, I should say. 61-63. Marks, Port Adelaide plus 21. 100-79. Marks inside 50. 17-9. I'll just respond back. Oh, I picked the Crows. Oh, I had a perfect round before this. Oh, I can't even spell, so I just... Well, alright. What else do we have? Marks, Port Adelaide plus 21, 100-79. Marks inside 50. Wow. Port Adelaide plus 8, 17-9. Contested mark, Port Adelaide plus 3, 16-13. And I think Fogarty took about 5 for the Crows. Time in front, Adelaide only led for 28 minutes. Port Adelaide led for 94. 94? What does that say? I'm trying to read the net. Yeah, I don't know what it says. Roll, Croft. Yeah, so Port Adelaide led for 94 minutes, including the end, and Adelaide led for 28. So you add those two up, that's what? 122 minutes. So roughly, that's about 1-6. So Adelaide led about 20% on the game. Port Adelaide led for 80%, so they totally dominated that game. Tackles were even, 63 apiece. The tackle counts. What else is there? That's an emote. I know, I don't know why. Sometimes emoji shows up, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, it's a interesting one, Ned. Yeah. So tackles inside 50, plus 3, Port 9-6, and 1% is Adelaide plus 15, 42-27. Interchange, Adelaide used all 75, Port Adelaide used 72 out of 75. So yeah, that's the game, and let's look at the summary of the stats. Let's look at the quarter by quarter time. So at quarter time, Adelaide led by 4 points, 4-2 to Port Adelaide 3, 4-22. So Adelaide had 26, Port Adelaide had 22 at quarter time. So the Crows led by 4 at quarter time. Then in second quarter, Adelaide kicked 2 goals straight. Port Adelaide kicked 5-2, 32-12. So Port Adelaide had won the second quarter by 20 points. So the halftime score was Port 54 to Adelaide 38. Then in the third quarter, Adelaide kicked 2 goals 2-14. Compared to Port Adelaide, 4 goals 7, 31, 31-14. So Port Adelaide won the third quarter by 17 to lead by 33 at 3 quarter time. 12-13, 85 to Adelaide 8-4, 52. And then in the last quarter, Port Adelaide only kicked 1 goal 6. Adelaide kicked 3 goals 1, including 2 goals in the last minute in junk time. So Adelaide scored 3-1, 19 in the last quarter, and Port Adelaide kicked 1-6-12. So Port Adelaide ran away with a 26-point win. 13 goals, 19, 97 to Adelaide 11-5, 71. And that was Adelaide kicking straight. So Port Adelaide didn't kick straight, Adelaide kicked straight. If that was the opposite, yeah, who knows how much Port would have won. 40, 50, 60 points. Wow. How do I say it? I'm shell shocked. Yeah. I want to know what stage of F1 qualifying I'll be at. I still could not believe this result. But yeah, congratulations to the pair, what people call them. had to admit that was, oh yeah, that is pretty good from Port. Hey Ned, did you watch the game today? We just came at the end. Yeah, did you see the end of the game, or did you see the game at all, buddy? Okay, no problems, Neddy. Yeah. I'll just check. Can't spell G-A-E. Should be G-A-M-E. Yeah, Port. Yes, you're right. 2 weeks ago. Port. Yeah. They lost by 6 points, didn't they? 6 points 2 weeks ago. I remember I was out that night, and yes, they did. Yeah, 6 points from memory. If my memory's good, I hope it is. Yeah, 6 points, but yeah, G8 game. I can't spell Nelly. Yeah. Oh, God. Well, my Port mates are texting me, giving it to me. Winners are winners, losers. We just got weep, I guess. Oh, nice. Was it 3 points? Okay. Yeah. I know it was a close game, but yeah. But I think, did Port kick a goal near the end? Less than a minute to make it 4 points or 3 points at the end? Well, there's one thing we had common in Nelly. Our teams lost. The Giants lost yesterday, the Hawks. And yeah, the Crows. What can I say? Port, no, I'm not going to say disappointed. Port were too good. I'll give full credit to Port. They were just brilliant and good. And you gotta give credits where credit is. That's right, Ned, yeah. I think Port were up at half time in that game against the Swannies, I reckon. But yeah, you just give credit where it's credit. Unfortunately, they were just too good for us. And now they got West Coast Eagles on Friday night next week. I know, Ned. And here in Adelaide, everyone was talking about Adelaide by 30 points, by 10 goals. I remember listening to Rowie. He said, Adelaide on their best should easily win by 10 goals. I reckon allegedly he said that. I'm positive he said it on the radio station. Yeah. And I think I gotta listen to him. No, I don't want to, but I think Mike Bickley said Adelaide should win easily. Allegedly, I reckon he said that. I'm positive he said on SEN radio in his show. I'm positive, but yeah, they were just. I'm just drowning my sorrows right now. I'm copying all these texts from friends, so I'd rather not look at it. Just rather talk to you guys on YouTube or Ned and Chloe. I'm just drowning my sorrows. It is hard. And normally, Ned, I do overreact quickly, but I try to not overreact quickly and say the game. But when bounce up after bounce up after bounce up, Ned, Power just winning centre clearance all the time. It just reminded me of that finals loss against Hawthorn when they were 8-0 in centre clearance. It just nothing. It just same thing, different day. It just looked like history repeating itself. Well, you've got a good midfield and you beat Ali in the middle. They just struggle because it means if you lose your centre clearance, that means majority of the time the ball is going to be in your defence. Either your defenders can block it or spoil it, or the opposition going to go for a goal. So it's hard when the ball's okay, let's look at the numbers. 15-5, that's out of 20 centre clearance. Port won 15 out of 20. Yeah, Port won 15, Adelaide only won 5. That's 20 centre clearance. Port won 15. What's that? 75%. That means 75% of the forward entries from the centre is going to be in Adelaide's defence. So your defence need to work overtime, extra hard. And with the rule they introduced, 10 years ago? The 666 rule. You can't have a +1 extra loose man span defence. I remember back then you were talking about 7-8 years ago. if you win by 1 point with like 20 seconds left, you have no forwards and you're chucking all your forwards into your defense to flood it. But yeah, if you could do that, the first thing I would do as coach is have a +4, have a 10-man defense instead of 6 defenders. But yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and I mean, I guess, no, not guess. The excuse is you guys, you've lost your gun on ball, Tom Green, who's a inside powerful midfield, and it just means if Tom Green was playing this year, Finn Gallagher will have the second midfielder on him. But now oppositions will, if they do tag, rarely clubs tag, or they'll run their best player against Finn Gallagher instead of Tom Green. So it just changes the structure. But yeah, I was shocked the Crows won those 3 games after the bye run when they beat Melbourne last. Well, I thought they beat Melbourne, but the game against the Western Bulldogs and Geelong, that they beat my expectations. I didn't expect them to beat Geelong and Bulldogs, but the Melbourne game I did expect them to win last week. But this game I expected the Crows to win and they didn't. So if West Coast last year, the Crows only won by 8 or 10 points, and that was in the last quarter. West Coast was in for 3 quarters, and then basically in that last quarter last year. Thanks, Nettie. Cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna have sleep on. Yeah, or cop it from my friends. I gotta stop looking. I should turn off my phone now. I'll talk to them. Winners and grinners. But yeah, last year, round 23 was it? The second last game of the year. West Coast were leading for 3 quarters, and in the last quarter, basically Rankin and Riley Fulford just turned it on, and the Crows snatched that win against the West Coast Eagles. So it's gonna be a tough game next week on Friday night, which I do, and I've got to do a number of things tomorrow. I've got to do like go to shopping, grocery shopping again. I'm gonna wash my clothes, work and all that. I'm hoping I can get back in time for the Essendon and Essendon North Melbourne game. So if I do, I'll probably just be ready just 5 minutes 5 minutes before the start of the bounce. If not, have a good weekend, and I'll have my footy tips out on Monday, and on Wednesday I'll have my because I do like 5 live watch-alongs. Now I'm so tired by the end of the day, and now I don't have the energy now to do my shorts, because I used to do shorts after every game I watch, but now when you do the watch-along and all that, but I love the watch-along. I get to interact with you guys out there, which makes it awesome. Some positive banter. Kind of might have got a little bit carried away earlier, but hopefully everyone says, and we can all have a handshake with each other and say good day to each other. All for friendly banter, but not personal and all that. So yeah, thank you for everyone chatting, and I think that will be a night for me as well. And 5 minutes before the start, I think it's 3:15 p.m. tomorrow Eastern, between the Bombers and the Kangas. If I do get back in time and set up my YouTube and all this type of thing here, I will do the game. If not, then because I got family coming in the evening at 6, so I can't do the Fremantle and Gold Coast Sun game. So if I do, it's either I do the Kangaroos North Melbourne game, or not Kangaroos North Melbourne, Essendon versus North Melbourne game, or I don't. So yeah, I'll see how I go with all my appointments, and not appointments, my washing my clothes for work and drying and all that type of thing, and various things. But if you enjoyed the stream tonight, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That would totally be much appreciated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for putting up with me for the last 3 hours, and that was hard. It was hard for me to cop as a Crow supporter. Very disappointed with my team, and full congrats support. They were just too good, too awesome. 13 goals, 19. They had 32 scoring shots. Adelaide was straight, kicking 11-5, 16 scoring shots. Port had double the scoring shots, 32-16. Just imagine Port kicked straight and kicked like, i.e. 20 goals, 10, 130. You know, they could have won by almost 60 points. Just the score doesn't show a true indication of how much Port dominated this game, and full credit to the power, and they're just too good in this night showdown number 60. And I think it's what, 30 to 28? No. I know Adelaide's only +2. I think it's 60. I know Adelaide's 2 ahead. Is it 38-26? No, my maths. 32 to 20. Or I know Adelaide is 2 ahead. That's all I know. I just can't remember what the exact numbers were. I knew it before. I thought I wrote down a piece of paper on my book, but it's not showing. So yeah. All right. Good night, everyone, and thank you for listening. And I'll reconvene either tomorrow or definitely on Thursday night. Can't remember who's playing on that day, but thank you. And yeah, look forward to hearing from you all.